just be a single. It should just be a single.
You know what? We kept talking that it's impossible for them to lose. Guess what? There might be one last twist, because it was exactly what happened the other day. Italy couldn't get the 9 off the last one. They got on a huge run. They couldn't get across the line. And if not, we could be going to overtime and hopefully not running into Portugal, but who knows? We are on strike. 8 off 5 now.
Shot.
Got to stop
to
it.
the fielder. Good stop.
Don't throw it. He threw it.
Oh, no.
Why
What are you doing?
Well,
oh, Vinny, why are you doing this? That is just crazy.
I'll give you a pro and a con. Con first, you gave away a run. Pro, you kept Chown away from the strike. But I think you don't have that many runs to play with now, so you can't really, not that you did it on purpose. All right, so 6 off 4, they can win it with one swing of the bat. They brought the field quite up, haven't they, on the offside? That was a very good stop, but still gave away 2.
You know, this one is going to tease the fielder, but he's going to go all the way. He's going to be 4. Well, that's a groundsman who's doing a little bit of work out there. We've got to say a thank yous to him. He's doing a fantastic job. And groundsman, nice stop from him. That's Simon Kimberley.
I've heard that
there he is, Simon.
He's a bit of a cult hero as well. How have they lost this, Stallions? They hit 176, and they've just been blown away. And Real can be the hero here. 2 to win now for United.
And that will do it. What a win. What a victory. What a run chase. What a moment. What a match. What a performance. Estonian cricket, you got to love it. Entertaining. And just look, he takes his time, doesn't he? Takes his time, takes the helmet off, tucks his gloves inside it, and then holds his bat aloft. That is Sahil Chauhan. What a knock. What a player. What a day. How entertaining. Cricketainment at its best. You've seen it live here on the European Cricket Network. And we ain't done yet, because remember, while we sign off, Portugal will be starting. What a match that is. And yeah, you're right. Sahil Chauhan, for me, player of the match. Incredible. What a match. What a thriller. Well, we said we saw one today where we saw 300 runs scored. Well, this one, well, is more than that. Incredible. Look at those scores. 176, but it wasn't enough. And we've seen the 3rd highest run chase on the European Cricket Network. Unbelievable. And I'm liking this. Look, this is wonderful. Chauhan, for me, player of the match. But look, he's insisting that Saif Rahman is the player that walks off the field first. And that, for me, sums up what cricket is about. That's what the community of cricket spirit is about. They win the game, but he knows that knock of 137 not out was something special as well. And you can see there, Sean saying, no, come on, you go first. You to go. You know, you end up a losing side, but what you did was amazing here today.
Yeah, it's a powerful display from both teams, really. But, yeah, for me, Sahil, he gets the play of the match for me. Anyway, let's have a look at the highlights. And I mean, they're on track, weren't they? Didn't really waste any time and didn't really have any bad overs. Believe it or not, just the 9th over with single figures in there. Now, what they did well, every time they lost a wicket, they never really had a dip in the run rate. That someone come in and they were able to continue to plunder the bowling.
Yeah, and when you have a look at, you know, even the likes of Nigam, who opened the batting, you know, he faced 4 balls, hit 16. That's what you got to do, you know. Shakil Chauhan, 15 off 9. Ali Masood came out, played some big shots, got out, but they didn't mess around. Remember when Sahil Chauhan came out, he hit his first 3 balls for big 6s, and that's what you got to do. Keep the pressure on. That was the wicket there of that slower delivery to get the wicket of Ali Masood. We know that he can be pretty dangerous as well. But there was also some lapses in the field. I know the catches here going down. I mean, we were saying at the time, at least the ball doesn't go to the boundary. We saw that a few times. But, you know, you need to take the wicket. That was humongous, by the way, that 6.
Yeah. The 6th one that he hit for 36, I think still going. It's so... It's one I just couldn't take my eyes. I know they're already celebrating. I couldn't take my eyes off the ball. It was flying, and that 36 then meant that they only needed, what was it? They needed 15 of the last 2. But then the 9th, actually, they kind of brought it back, and then they got what was required in the end. And for me, I think Chownie is the player of the match. And to think you could score 137 and not be the player of the match is unbelievable. But we saw it here with our own eyes, and that's the kind of thing you'll only really see on ECN. What innings from Chown. I suppose the question is, why don't you get him out there to start with? Because that was such a crazy display of hitting as he was in the end, 11 sixes and 1 4, striking 390 to pull off a miraculous win for Talon United. The equal third highest ever chase in over 5,000 matches on ECN.
Yeah, incredible stuff, and we're seeing it once again here in the European Cricket Network. Wonderful stuff. I mean, on the bowling front, you got to say there was a little bit of pain there for most of the bowlers. I think the captain was trying to say, right, who do I go to? Who can throw the perfect over? But yeah, poor Arslan, what can you say? I mean, he goes for 47 off 2, but his first over wasn't that bad, actually. You take the first over, but then 36 off that second over. All 6 deliveries going for humongous sixes. And that was when, well, it was Sahil Chauhan who turned on the style. Incredible stuff. What a match. And you see some amazing things on the European Cricket Network. And today, this match was one of them. And that's the match summary for you. And what can you say? I mean, you know, we talk about a lot of cricket. You watch a lot of cricket. I know we've seen some low-scoring matches here. We've seen some one-sided matches. But once again, the last match of the day, we've finished with another thriller.
Unbelievable. And let me just give you a little something I noticed about Saifur Rahman's innings. It is the equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, equal 8th best score all time. But it's the exact same runs and balls that Scott Edwards scored in the 2019 ECL final. 137 not out of 39 balls. But unbelievably, they don't win the game thanks to that magnificent innings by Sahil Chauhan. And look, if this is a sign of what's to come, we've had 2 incredible last games of the day, haven't we? In particular, I know that obviously Viking Stars struggled to be competitive today, and they were fairly one-sided. But we've had a 150 chase, we've had a 177 chase. Crazy stuff. Let's have a look at what's coming up tomorrow, though, here in Estonia, as 5 more matches coming your way. We're back to Group A action with the Bulls taking on the Super Riders first up. Strikers and Hippos also in action there. But the good news is I've heard that they are very, very organised and ready to go in Portugal, and signal willing that in 15 minutes they'll be over there. And maybe we can have another look at those teams. Punjab CC Amadora taking on the Lisbon Capitals in that game. Phil G's standing by, and I know he's super excited with Punjab winning the toss and elected to bowl first. So still 2 more matches. You're in 7th heaven every day for the next, I don't know how long. You've got at least 7 matches on ECN every day.
Yeah, and I can tell you this. I know we just saw some high-scoring matches here. I get the feeling we're going to see some nice high-scoring matches, because both those 2 teams, when I look at the lineups there, they got players who can go big as well.
So all the chatters, I encourage you to get over to the other stream. I'm sure it's probably up now, and I'll be there in the chat tonight. I can't wait to see what that looks like, because we saw those teams not too long ago, but also some of the other teams we didn't get to see in the ECS, because it's a different part of Portugal. We'll get a chance to see them. Well, once again, thanks to everyone here on the ground in Estonia for making us so welcome here, to everyone in the chat. Great to see a few new names there as well. It's just great to be in a location that I know that we've never been for ECN cricket, but we haven't been for 4 years. But obviously everyone's really invested. There's that sense that anything's possible, and we're looking forward to being back for 12 more days here as part of our adventure. Final note, if you are watching our YouTube channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I think we clicked over 392,000 now. Good. So we're getting up there. What else can I tell you? The social media, that's going to have the 6 sixes there, I'm pretty sure. And also, don't forget our website, EuropeanCricket.com. You can check out this event, but also some of the other events coming up very shortly. Well, I think I can hear the end of day music just faintly in the distance. So I want to say, on behalf of everyone here at ECN and the European Cricket family, on behalf of Rico, myself, and all the Blue crew, all the players, everybody else, we're going to sit down. We're going to maybe pour a nice little beverage, and we're going to tune into Portugal, because that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll see you there. We'll see you tomorrow for more action here at the European Cricket Series. Here's some of the best bits of day 2. For now, it's hasta mañana.
Be good, be safe, be happy. Adios. ver si son gente, ¿no digo? Estoy diciendo que se ponga un intercom porque es que lo escucho todo bajito.
Well, it's a big good evening to everybody here from the Estadio Municipal de Miranda do Corvo, just down the road from Coimbra here in Portugal, and you're watching the European Cricket Series at night. Portugal, first ball, Peel. I think it's just come off, just going down leg side, and a leg by signalled, and that's a start there for the batting team, sorry. So apologies to everyone in the chat and everyone watching for the couple of glitches we've just had technically wise. Hopefully you can hear me clearly, hopefully you can see everything clearly as well, and I'm looking forward to a fantastic game today. The bowler coming in now, that's been lofted in the air, there's a chance here, second ball, and pouched. Got in position very quickly, steadied himself, easy catch, and that's, wow. That's a very, very unusual dismissal. Unusual because it's in the second ball in the first over, and that spells trouble already. So we're watching here the Punjab CC Amadora playing against the Lisbon Capitals. I'll be your commentator today. Phil G here. That's right, the Phil G from the chat, from the Blue Spanner crew, representing the Blue Spanners here today. And wonderful to be here, and great that you're here as well. I'm not sure if my chat, my commentary is actually getting through on the feed. We might be still trying to iron a few things out, but I'm just going to keep talking anyway because that's what I'm here for. So these two teams, both coming from Lisbon, bit of a drive up from Lisbon. It's the ground here. It's a good, I'd say 300 kilometres, maybe 2.5 hours to get here from Lisbon, so they've made the journey up here to play back-to-back games this evening. There'll be this game, obviously match one right now, and then there'll be match number 2 coming afterwards. The same teams going head-to-head, and looking forward to that. And again, apologies for the slow start today. That's uppishly played out, and it's going to beat the fields in there. Slice through the just forward of point, and that's 4 runs, first boundary of the evening. Lovely strike. Just trying to get my eyes on who's the player out there, the batsman. Sorry about this. Still trying to get our technical stuff into the right place. Ooh, did you see the lift on that? I think that surprised everybody. Really bent the bat. Got some really good lift there. Thank you, Dave, in the chat for letting me know you can hear me. Sorry, I just had to go off mic there for a second. We're still just ironing out a few little bits and pieces here. Big apologies. But let me just, if you didn't hear it before when I was drumming up the chat and saying welcome and all that sort of business, and a wicket's fallen at the same time, sorry about that. It's great to be here with all you people watching the night series. Day 1, match 1. Who we got here? Sorry about that. We've got the papers going everywhere. The wind is really picking up here. The Punjab CC Amadora team against the Lisbon Capitals, and there's a bit of trouble already for the team from Lisbon, isn't there? They're already 2 wickets down. It's early days, and that's not the start they would have wanted. That's for sure. The Punjab Amadora are currently fielding, and the Lisbon Capitals. That is the batting team. Looks like there's Najam Shazad, who is at the non-striker's end. I'm just blindside. I can't quite see who's the batsman. Punch through. That's going to make it through. Runs away. And 4 runs. Just beats the fielders. 2 fielders converging. Tantalisingly close. But unfortunately, it was unable to be stopped in the covers. Lovely strike for 4. This over's got everything in it. Everything happening here. Good stuff. Good start. Good start to this European Cricket Series at night here in Portugal, and we hope you strap in and enjoy it for this evening. That's been clipped away nicely. Bit of a rotten ball. Got the treatment, and that's another boundary. So the Lisbon Capitals are getting a bit comfortable now, getting their eye in. Although 2 wickets down in this over, that's a tough start. Some good noise around the ground as well, by the way. Fantastic. I'm just saying fantastic. We've got our graphics back. That's good. Okay, so rather than me trying to see the numbers on the back of the shirts and call out who I'm talking about, I have got my graphics back, and I'm very happy about that. So let's get down to business, shall we? Dave in the chat asking if I had similar nightmares to Charlie. Probably not. Sounds like Charlie had an absolute mare. I'm not doing too bad though. But looking at Singh coming in now. Oh, it's wrapped on the pad. I think it's just missed the stumps. Bit of a shy. Nothing going on there, and they've scampered through. And might have come off the bat. Hit onto the pad and away for 1. Score is 15 for 2 here in the second over. And it's an interesting start to this match here. Praveen Singh coming in. That's short, that's hit uppishly, but it's cleared, well, it hasn't cleared the boundary, but it's cleared the infield. 1 bounce over the rope, 4 runs. They're getting on with it here, the Lisbon Capitals. They're marching along very nicely. Despite the fact they've lost 2 wickets, of course. So, you've got, let me have a look who's the batsman there today. We have Amir Dar is at the striker's end. He's the one who's carving things up, and I can tell you now that Amir Dar had a brilliant ECS a month ago. Oh, that's been smashed again. That's a big hit. That has gone for a big 6 over cow corner. It was there to be hit, to be honest, and it was a really lovely shot. Yes, Amir Dar, who's turning on the fireworks here in the second over, he had a really good ECS a month ago. Top scorer for the Lisbon Capitals, and a really amazing strike rate, around 240 strike rate during his matches in that series. So he's looking to go on with the job and capitalise here today. A bit of a slow ball, just punched down. Just backward a point. Oh, good shot at the stumps. Hits them. But they're going to scamp through a single. There was no one there at the stumps. And they do get through for 2. Good running. Good quick call. Saw that the stumps weren't guarded. And, yeah, very good running. Smart call there. Very smart call. That was Shazad from who was running to the danger end. Well done. So the sun's breaking through here. We've had a bit of a cloud around the last couple of days. Nothing to be concerned about. There was a little bit of rain yesterday, but everything's looking pretty good now. You see here we're looking at Group A, and obviously you've got the 5 teams there in Group A: Lisbon Capitals, Lisbon Supergiants, Miranda Dragons, Punjab CC Amadora, and the Werewolves Cricket Club. That is Group A. 10 teams in this competition. That leads me to believe there'll be a Group B somewhere there. We'll show you that graphic maybe later on, maybe not. New bowler coming in. Well, that's been just pushed really through. I mean, he gave it a bit of a hit, but a bit of a miscue, and that's been fielded. Just one run there at, just in the covers there. 31 for 2 here in the third over. Well, it's a nick, and that's wide of the keeper, but he does have protection there at a very fine third man, and they keep it to 1. I thought that might screw him away for a boundary. Yeah, Amir Dar looking in dangerous touch. He's really getting the motor going. 24 from 8, really starting to put the foot down here after those 2 early wickets that went very quick succession. Oh, he's given the charge, and the bowler's gone down. Oh, brilliant effort here on the boundary line, but unable to keep it in. That's a shame. Shame for the fielder. That was Muzamil Abbas, who almost managed to drag it back. And lucky enough for the bowler, that's Sawa, the bowler, who had to take some pretty quick cover. Rana Sawa, who's an excellent all-round cricketer for the Punjab team. Comes in again. Bit shorter. That's uppish. I think it's going to carry the boundary line. It's no. Oh, that is brilliant work on the boundary line. Flicked it between his legs to keep it from going for runs. He saved 2 runs. Oh, his team should get around him on that. Yep, generous round of applause. Lovely work from that same fielder here. It happened right in front of me, and he leapt over the boundary line and flicked it back. I'm pretty comfortable that was definitely not a 4. Lovely shot, but even better fielding. Great stuff. Rana now coming in again. Wow, that is out of the park. That's not just over cow corner, that's over the fence as well. What a cracking shot. Oh no, it's just landed inside the fence. Sorry, I was blinded by the side of the tent. It has just landed out inside the fence, but it's gone way over the boundary line. Lovely shot for 6. So, this is now Shahzad getting into the fun, getting into the action. Rana copying a bit of treatment here. Well, that's short. Gets past him. Whistles past the ears. He tried to play the hook, and he couldn't connect. And that's Rana's way of saying, well, you hit me for 6. I'll send you a little bit of something to think about for the next over, maybe. That's the end of the third. That's the power play all done. And I think the Lisbon Capitals will be pretty happy with where they're sitting right now. They've done pretty well despite the loss of those 2 wickets. There we can see the lineup of the teams there. Like I said, that was Rana Sawa who just finished that over. Great player. I was looking at his stats just before I came to the ground today, and look at the top of the list for the Punjab team. That Amir Dar. Sorry, I got him around the wrong way. Lisbon Capitals. Amir Dar. Fantastic series he had just recently as well. A lot of runs scored. But Rana Sawa, I just got to give a brief shout at him. Rana Sawa playing for the Punjab Cricket Club. Amadoris. He got 293 runs in the previous ECS a month ago. Also picked up 17 wickets, which was the equal highest in that particular series. So he really stamped his authority as an all-rounder in that previous series, and he'll be out to do the same thing again in this one for sure. Oh, it's been called wide. The new bowler coming in now. This is... Bikramjit Singh is the new bowler. It's just straight a little bit wide. Score now 45. So that's pretty good for the power play, I don't think. 45, 2 down. They've steadied the ship after those 2 very quick wickets early on. Field not quite set. Singh has to go back to his little marker there. And he's bowling to Amir Dar. He's got another one past him again. Good lift. Bent the back. And the slashing blade of Amir Dar was not quite up to it. And the batsman had a little chat about that, I think. That's some really good bowling there. Really well bowled there. Have a look at that one again. That's if you can. That's where you bend the back, get it past that swishing blade. Bowler skips in again. Oh, he's done it again. Got it past him. Might have been just a fraction slower, that delivery, as opposed to the previous one. And I think Amir Dar was looking just to play a bit safe. He also looked a bit planted as well on the crease. That's some wonderful T10 bowling there. Yeah, not a lot of footwork. These dot balls, if you want to apply pressure, dot balls is your answer. Okay, seeing that little skip halfway through his run-up comes in. And there it is. Middle stump, halfway up. Bosh. Great delivery. But really set him up so well with a couple of very good deliveries in this side. We started with a wide, but put that aside for a moment. That was an amazing good comeback from the bowler to just put the ball right on the spot. Went past the slashing blade on a couple of occasions, and then he's absolutely nailed him middle stump. And that is the end of Amir Dar, with a very spectacular innings too, by the way. But that means that the Lisbon Capitals, are now 3 down in the 4th over. Shahzad's still out there with 14 from 6, and he will be joined by Amir Zaib, new batsman. So Bikramjit Singh, he's got to feel he's got his tail up now. There is, speaking of getting your tail up, there's a bit of a breeze coming in, and it's coming over the bowler's shoulder, over his right shoulder, and going sort of towards the third man area. Oh, there you go, 2 in 2. He's chopped on. Batsman can't believe it. The fielding team can. They're getting around their bowler. That is a great delivery. Have a look at this. Oh, the death rattle, the chop on. You look to the sky, there's no one there to answer your prayers or your questions, and you have to go. Oh, that's got to hurt. But that is some good bowling. This is a cracking good over. Really good over. So the Lisbon Capitals in a bit of a disarray at the moment. They had 2 quick wickets they lost in the first over. Now there's 2 quick wickets here in the 4th over. They've gone from 45 for 2, now 45 for 4. The middle order is now exposed. There's a bit of noise around the field now. The Punjab CC Amadora team are up and about. Also hailing from Lisbon, Amadora. It's a municipality just outside of Lisbon. And both teams made the drive up today to entertain you. Bowler in again. Well, that's been slashed into the covers, but straight to the fieldsman. Bit of a wild hoik. Wasn't sure. I think he was trying to hit it across the line. He ended up actually just punching that through the covers. But that's a very good delivery. So there should be 1 more to come in this over. And Bikramjit Singh, what can he do with this ball? He's got 2. Well, it was on the stumps, but it's been picked up nicely. And it kind of plugged when it landed, and the fieldsman had no trouble getting behind that. And that's the end of an exceptionally good over. Very good bowling there. 2 wickets for 2 runs. Disturbed the stumps. That ball that got Amir Dar when he hit the stumps, that was he beautifully set up his batsman, and then he knocked him over. And then the chop on the very next ball. So let's have a look and see how the worm is looking. We can see there a tale of 2 cities. You got the 2 wickets falling at the start and 2 wickets falling in that last over, but in the middle there, the Amir Dar really let loose, and so did his batting partner Shahzad. They got a few runs on the board. They got a number of runs on the board, some big lusty hitting, but it's been brought back nicely by the Punjab CC Amadora team. Looks like this is Gurjeet Singh now coming on to bowl. With the 353 number on his back. Gurjeet in. That's down. Oh, just through the fingertips. Oh, that was so close. So close. It's gone for 6, but I tell you what, it was It was so close to a catch. I thought he might have it. From where I was standing, it looked like that ball missed his fingertips by, I'm not kidding, probably about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. It was so close. And that's my new friend Muzzy down here on the boundary. He did that amazing bit of fielding a couple of overs ago. That's being clipped square. That might run all the way, might hold up. Nope, it's held up. And the batsman will get back for 2. Yeah, I really felt for Muzzy here. That's Muzamul Abbas just fielding here in front of me. He almost snaffled that catch after a fantastic piece of fielding in a couple of overs ago where he saved a certain boundary with some very good acrobatics. Gurjit in again. Well, that's a strange old shot. He's found himself out of position, but he's managed to hit it directly to the man at backward square leg, and he's taken the catch. Held the catch really well. Obviously didn't get any of that. I mean, he just got enough of it to just pop it up for the fieldsman to take a pretty, a good catch. Got into position, had to move a bit. But yeah, he seemed to be really out of position to properly middle that shot. And that is a 5th wicket gone in the 5th over. So, Lisbon Capitals are now 54 for 4. We're in the 5th over. And this is an interesting stage. And as I said, maybe the soft underbelly of the middle order is now exposed of the Lisbon Capitals. Let's see where they can go from here. This is a good fielding and bowling performance from the Punjab CC team. Very, very good. Just a bit of sorting out the field here, I think. I think we're good to go. Oh, that was a wild slash. I actually don't think he was anywhere near that from where I was standing, and I'm sure when I look down the barrel at the camera at the replay, it's a side-on replay, but he was really nowhere near that. Wide called, and fair enough. That's Daval Kumar, the new batsman. He's got a hold of that. Similar sort of shot, but he's clubbed it down through the vacant mid-off area, so long off comes in. And that's 1 run to the total. And they move along. So they're going along okay, the Lisbon Capitals. It's still in the 5th over. They're 56 on the board. Maybe looking around that sort of 110, 120 mark if they can keep going, but 5 wickets down. And a couple of key batsmen back in the shed. Well, if they keep hitting it like that, everyone's looking skyward, and now we're waiting to hear the noise of it landing. I couldn't even see where that landed. He got all of that, and that has gone a long way. Yeah, the fieldsmen are still looking around for where it's possibly gone. I think it's even gone over the clubhouse. That was massive. Absolutely massive. So, Shahzad, it's on his shoulders now to lead the charge, I think. And that's one great way to lead a charge. Okay, they found the ball. Back with the bowler now. Batsman's very upset with himself. I think that was pretty much in the same spot, maybe a little bit wider off stump, and he was going for the same shot. And he almost hit 6, he almost got caught behind, but either way, it's a dot ball. And that is 5 overs gone. We're halfway through the innings, 62 on the board, 5 wickets down. It's been a pretty good batting display and a pretty good bowling display, and I think the fielding has been exemplary as well. So this is a very nicely poised match at the moment. Let's see where we can end up in the next 5 overs. We're halfway through the innings. Hope you're enjoying the cricket here from the oval here. The Estadio Municipal de Miranda do Corvo. I hope you should get points for pronouncing that correctly. The Punjab CC Amadora against the Lisbon Capitals. Oh, it's a bit wider there from Bikramjit Singh, who had that fantastic over previously where he got 2 for 2. Just pushed that one a little bit wide. Batsman went for it, as you do in a T10. That is Daval Kumar on strike. Let's see what he can do. Ooh. Now, he's hit that. Has it gone into... He's turned around just asking if the batsman's okay. Keeper's inquiring as well, making sure that everyone's okay. That's good to see. I think Daval's all right. Let's have a look at that again if we can. The batsman's just going to have a bit of a chat about it, make sure they are all okay. That could have been a bit vicious, that one. And that, my friends, is why you wear a helmet against fast bowlers especially. Okay, Big Ramjit. And again, that trademark little skip that he does. And that's just been nudged around the corner to square leg, just for one. Batsman probably happy to get off strike after that. But he looks all right. He's moving okay. He's nodding. He's looking all right. So just a brief shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us here for this first match of this European Cricket Series at night here in Portugal. It's a lovely ground here. I'm really enjoying it. It's very picturesque. Got these lovely mountains on both sides. As Bikramjit comes in again. And that's been lofted in towards the stands. And into the stands, you heard the noise. Over the covers. Great shot. Great lofted shot. Intentionally lofted by Shahzad. He's, like I said before, he's the man who has to go for it. And it looks like that was a no ball called as well. I saw the umpire signal the free hit sign. Must have overstepped the mark there. We're just waiting for someone to go and get... Oh, there we go. The ball has been found. So, after spending all that time bigging up Bikramjit Singh for that previous over, he's just been knocked for that one boundary. Let's see how the bowler responds. This is the test of character. Comes in again. Trademark skip. Nice, nice. Bit of extra pepper on that one. Pushed it through a lot quicker. And I think the bounce had the batsman flailing a bit. Have a look at this side on. Yeah, not sure what sort of shot he was really trying to play. Pro should think about using the feet a little bit more. Maybe get to the pitch of the ball if it's going to be that wide. Bowler in. Carbon copy of the previous ball. Carbon copy from the bowler and the batsman. Yeah, this is not a glitch in the matrix. It's not that black cat situation, but that was exactly what happened in the previous ball. So the bowler has responded to that that lofted cover drive for 6, and he's come back well. Oh, very watchful from the batsman. That was right on the stumps. Very watchful. Just plays it with soft hands down towards the yes. Simon was walking past me, giving a few tips on that one. Yeah, hey, Simon. Yeah, played with very soft hands. Just dropped it down, and they get through for a single. Well done. Sorry, that was Simon Killing, my new best friend here in Portugal, who's been looking after proceedings here. And tip my hat to you, Simon. He bought me a beer at the airport as well, so I have to do that. And let's look at the scorecard. We are 6 overs gone, 71 for 5. You can see there's a couple of good scores there. Amir Dar at the top of the table there, and now Najim Shahzad, who's going on with the job. But not a lot more to talk about on that scorecard for the Lisbon Capitals. Still a lot of work to do. So, Shahzad on strike. Always been lofted, and it's definitely, it's gone way over his head. Yeah, never even play there. 4 runs. Clipped. But, yeah, definitely had enough airtime on that ball for it to get over the infield, and that's 4 runs. So, Shahzad now moves to 31 from 13. This is a very good innings he's putting together here. He was playing second fiddle to Amir Dar in the first few overs when they came together after the loss of 2 wickets. And now we're seeing Shahzad let loose. Oh, he's been smashed down the ground. That's going to pierce the field, and that's gone like a rocket for 4 runs to the long off boundary. That's a great shot. Shahzad now 35. That's a couple of boundaries in a row. It's over. It's only two balls old, but it's already gone for 8. Ali in again. And that's massive. That's into the scaffolding. That's a cracking shot. I had to pause for a second as I could hear it hitting things behind me over the commentary tent here. And wow, that's a lovely lofted shot. He put everything behind that. I don't know where he keeps the kitchen sink on him, but he definitely pulled out the kitchen sink and put that into it as well. That's a cracking shot. That's 14 off the over, 3 balls. Bowler needs to come back here. Needs to really have a think about his next delivery. That is Adnan Ali under all sorts of pressure here now. Oh, it's been mistimed. That's going to go out to deep backward square just for the single. Bit of a wild throw. Keeper did well. Staring into the soon-to-be setting sun. So Davao Kumar now going to face Adnan Ali. I feel like I haven't called Davao for a few balls. Hasn't really had a chance to have much strike. Oh, he's getting in the action as well now. That's coming down next to me, and that's a big shot for 6. Lovely shot, big strike. They're all getting involved. And suddenly the score is racing along to 92. It's the 7th over, and this has been a very expensive over so far. It's already gone for 21. It's still 1 ball to go, but we're in the 20s, and of course that means it's a magical over, isn't it? Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. It's not supersonic, is it? Supersonic is over 30. I've got to think of the lingo now that's all been made up, but this is a big over. Ooh. That's a dot ball to finish the over with. The batsman sort of walked away as though I think he was maybe just upset that he missed it. Let's have a look at that replay. Yeah, for a second there I thought he might have been hitting the helmet, but yeah, he's fine. He's all good. Well, that score just leapt ahead from 71 to 92, 21 off the over. 5 down, still 5 down. 3 overs to go. Projected score is now pushing up towards 125, 130, I think. So let's see where that ends up. Could be a very exciting last couple of overs here. So Shahzad already gone to 42. Oh, that's a great delivery. That, of course, is Parveen Singh, who's come back on. He's pushed that, and that's a very clever bit of bowling, just to push it a bit wider like that. Oh, another good delivery, another dot ball. Well, putting the brakes on like that is absolutely exactly what the team would have wanted after that previous over that went for 20-odd. This is pretty good bowling. And, of course, Parveen went for a few in his first over as well, so this is a very good comeback. Oh, that was so close. Oh, streaky edge. Wicketkeeper needed to be probably about another foot taller and probably leap a split second earlier. But there was just a moment, I'm sure, where his heart was up and about, and he thought, oh, it could be gone here. The fielding team thought it too. There was a few oohs and ahs from the stadium. Capacity crowd are on their feet.
Yeah, during the change of teams, right?
It's a good over. Mixing it up.
Okay.
Oh, he's bent the back on that one. Clever delivery as well. Bent the back. Just get a little bit extra bounce. Batsman wasn't ready for it. Another dot ball. Really trying to draw up those runs in this 8th over. So very good over so far. Still a couple to come.
Que si se puede, plan que no es obligatorio.
Parveen in again. Well, he's bent the back, and The batsman is looking a bit frustrated, isn't he, Shahzad? He's on 46 not out from 21, but that's another dot ball that's got past him. And, he's gesticulating a little bit, sort of thinking, is that not a wide? And the umpires have nothing to do with it. That's just clever bowling. Big shout out and thanks to Jules for the magical over 20, super over 30, hyper over 40. Good man. And that's been punched through the covers. That's going to beat the fielder. That's 4. That breaks the shackles. And that, of course, means that Shahzad brings up his 50. Well done. 50 runs off 22 deliveries. I said after Amir Dar was dismissed, I think in the 4th over, I said that's going to be Shahzad's opportunity to basically take over the innings here and drive the Lisbon Capitals to a good score, and he's on his way to do that. 50 not out. Well batted. Of course, that brings up the 100 at the end of that 8th over. If my maths is correct, that's a run rate of about 12.5. Oh, it is. Yes, there it is on the screen. And these batsmen are going well.
Aye.
However, the agricultural swipe from Dava probably won't yield too many runs. Bit concerned about that. Oh, he's managed to get that one, though. Well, it probably didn't go exactly where he wanted it to go, but it has gone for 6. So when he swings it and he connects, that's it. The story's over. But that has flown off and gone for 6 very, very quickly there. That's Gurjeet Singh in his 2nd over. Umpire helping with getting the ball back to the bowler. Probably a little bit too enthusiastic there. And over a very tall Gurjeet Singh as well. He comes in again. And that's been clobbered to cow corner, and that's 6 runs. Lovely shot. Pretty flat. Bang. Hit them like that all day. Score races to 112 for 5 here in the 9th over. Still 3 balls to come. But the Lisbon Capitals are really starting to pile it on now. And it's good to see Davao Kumar starting to get the runs up as well. He hadn't had much strike. Shahzad was pretty much taking the strike and belting at all parts of the ground, apart from those few dot balls in the previous over. There's another dot ball. It's been called a wide, though, and that's fair enough. But Davao with his customary swipe across the line. Didn't connect on that one. So Gurjeet Singh, he's 3 balls to go. He's got 1 for 29 in his he's in his 2nd over. Needs to push a few more dots to make sure the Punjab team don't have to chase too many. And there's another dot ball. That's much better. 113 for 5. A couple more to come in this over. I'm waiting for some drama because we all know it all happens in the 9th. Or maybe that's only when you're chasing. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, good take from the keeper. Very good take from the keeper there. Another dot ball. Tell you what, dot balls, that is what pressure is all about in T10. You want to put pressure on the batting team, you get a couple of dot balls in a row, and then you see mistakes happen. You just asked Amir Dar after he had 3 dot balls, and then when he went for the big swipe, he lost his middle stump. Davao Kumar, last ball the over. Oh, he's connected there, and that is out of here. Bang. 6. Lovely strike. Takes the score up to 119 for 5 at the end of the 9th. 6 more balls to come. Where will the score end up? You've got to wonder. They're going to be pushing to the 130s. They'd have to be. That was a lovely, lovely shot. Got all of that. Let's have a look at the bowlers. They've come for a bit of stick. Adnan Ali. Yeah, he went for 21. That magic over, he really got stuck in, unfortunately for him. Gurjeet Singh, he's gone for 35 of his 2. A couple of good bowling efforts in there. I've been really impressed, though, with Bikramjit Singh. That 2 for 2 he had in his first over really changed things up. But since then, Shahzad has put on a bit of a show. And I don't mind saying, Davao's playing a bit of a cameo as well. Well, interestingly enough, Adnan Ali has been given the job of the 10th over. He did go for 21 of the first, but he started well. Started with a dot. He's bowling to Shahzad, who's still on 50 not out. Hasn't moved from that since he got his 50. And that's gone up in the air. It's not going to go for 6. There's a chance of a catch here, and it's been pouched. Well done. Fieldsman got himself into position very quickly, steadied himself, went down on one knee, and it went straight in the gloves. Good catch. End to a very good innings from Shahzad. And well batted, sir, but well caught down at long on. Just had too much elevation and not enough oomph, maybe. And it did sit in the air for quite a while. The wind has died down a bit here as well. It's we just before we came on the air, there was I think the sound effects mic was putting the sound of the wind for you guys all in the chat to listen to. But the wind has definitely dropped since we started the game, which is good to see, good to feel, good to hear. And a nice easy catch there. Down. He's not quite cow corner. Yeah, he's probably a wide. Yeah, probably a wide long on. So Adnan gets his man. Well, that's a strange one. So the new batsman in. He's backed away to the leg side. It's followed him. It's come off the pad. Could have cannoned the stumps. Could have gone anywhere. And they managed to scamper through for a single. That is Mitul Patel, the new batsman. But that single will bring Daval Kumar on strike, and I think he'll want to farm this strike for the next few deliveries. Make sure he's able to, well, not with a dot ball, of course, but he's going to want to be sort of getting the willow onto that leather and putting it out of the ground if he can. This is a much better over from Adnan Ali. That 21 run over seems like a long time ago now. Very good bowling. And, of course, the even more important to the Lisbon Capitals is that 130 is now looking very threatened. I'm not sure they're going to make it. A couple of big hits, maybe. Well, there's one big hit, and that is over cow corner, and that's 6. Lovely shot again. I said it before about Darval, is that, yeah, he's let a few dot balls come through, but when he's connected, he's really put the back into it. So, lovely shot for 6. So just one more ball to come in this innings. It's been an up and down innings. We've had wickets falling around about the same time together. 2 together at the start, 2 together in the middle. And 2 very close together towards the end here. Last ball. It's got in position to swipe that across the line, and that's going to run out to the just forward a square. Just a single. And that will be the innings. London Capitals finish on 127 for 6 after their 10 allotted overs. Adnan Ali redeems himself with a very good final over, put the brakes on, apart from that 1-6 that he did get hit for. But that was very, very good bowling, considering he got knocked for 21 previously. So well done to him. Nicely poised, I got to say. It's a good score. And I think the Punjab CC team are going to have a little bit of work to do. But as the sun is, well, the ground is basking in the sunshine as it gets low in the sky, the shadows are getting longer, the evening's going to be approaching soon, and we're going to see run chase real soon. But the teams are walking off now. I think that the innings from Shahzad was a bit of a standout for me. The 50 not, well, it wasn't 50 not out, was it? It was 50 runs. Dava with his cameo, but set up with Amir Dar at the top there with 24. Yeah, Dava ends up with 33. Daval Kumar 33 not out. Let a few dot balls go, but he did crack a few 6s to try to make up for it. Few small scores there. Didn't really bother the scorers, but 3 of those guys really put the runs on the board. 127 for 6 after 10. Very good work there from Lisbon Capitals, but some good bowling also from the Punjab team as well. So, that's where it now sits. It's nicely poised. I think there's going to be a really good run chase coming. I'm looking forward to that. And I hope you're looking forward to it as well, more importantly. So, please don't go too far. We're going to be back after the break for more. But before we do, let's have a look at the bowlers very quickly. The production guys tricked me there. They were going to go to a break. So, Rana Sarwar at the top there. He got 2 wickets for 18. But, yeah, Bikramjit Singh, my pick of the bowlers, 2 for 11, and his first over went for only 2 runs. Very, very good bowling. And Adnan Ali, as I said, he got blasted in his first over, but his second over he came back. Really, really good bowling. Gurjit Singh didn't really have a lull. Like, he did pick up 1 wicket, but he went for 35, and Parveen Singh went for 33 from his too. So they're the bowling figures. Some good stories there, some not so good stories there. Punjab CC Amadora, are they good enough to chase down 128 runs? We will find that out. And we'll find it out very soon. Hope you enjoyed the coverage here from the Estadio Municipal de Miranda do Corvo. I've got to tick that one. I've managed to pronounce it properly again. And, well, there you go. There's the summary right there. Yeah. Najim Shahzad, 50 runs, Davud Kumar, 33 not out, and Amir Dar, 24 from his 11 deliveries. Pretty much anchored the whole innings. No one else really contributed. And the bowling, the wicket shared around. Bikramjit Singh, pick of the bowlers for sure. Be pretty confident to see how, well, I'm not confident, but I'm really looking forward to seeing the Punjab CC chase this. They've got a couple of really big hitters in their team. And, yeah, don't go too far. We're going to be back here shortly for more of the European Cricket Series at night here in Portugal. I'm Phil G. I hope you've enjoyed the call in the first innings of the first match on the first day of this series, and we'll be back shortly.
Punjab CC won the toss and they are bowling first. Pero, a ver, teniendo en cuenta que solo son 2 partidos, tontería que hagan el sorteo de mañana también ya, ¿sabes? Estaría gracioso. El puto José. Es verdad que me ha quitado. Cristiano, ¿me ha vuelto o qué? Y dice, tú me dirás, le mando una foto aquí operando. Y me está diciendo nada, hago el cricket desde pequeñito, es mi sueño. Puto José. Sí. Digo yo, ¿para qué coño quieren grabar del sorteo? 10 minutos más largos. Vente antes, perro. Madre Dios, como si quieres, algún plano cortito de esta gente entonces. Hostia, vaya armario un potra el bateador de los rojos, ¿no? Con el que va primero. Parece todo tocho. Efectivamente, la escalera es lo que te enseñan en el vídeo, para que quede claro 100%. Pero literal, así con los 3 tramos que hay, o sea, este en el que estoy yo es el segundo, arriba tengo otro y hay que subir uno más abajo. ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice ese, tío? Vas tú muerto. Ah, que va a lanzar ya el 8, espérate. Dame tiempo. Por favor.
And welcome back to some live action. Hope you enjoyed the short break there. We're back here at the Estadio Municipal de Miranda do Corvo. You'll listen to me, Phil G. That's right, the Phil G from the Blue Spanner crew, who lingers in the chat every now and then and pops his head up and then disappears again for a few days, a few weeks. But it is indeed me here. And I'll be calling this run chase, as well as the next match, and then the games tomorrow, and a few there afterwards, right the way through until I think about June the 2nd, and then my good friend Vinny Sandu is coming back over to Portugal, and we'll share the duties before I disappear back to Prague. So, first ball of the run chase coming up, and we start with a wide. So, we've got... you would have seen the Lisbon Capitals put on 127 runs, 128 runs needed for the Punjab team to claim the victory here. The first match here in this European Cricket Series at night here in Portugal. And it was a pretty impressive display with the batting. It's a good score, I think. It's been chopped through the point region, split the field, 4 runs. And that is Rana Sawa, who's opening the batting. Rana Sawa, a very dangerous batsman is he. I was noticing in the previous ECS he scored 293 runs for his team in the previous ECS here in Portugal, only finished about a month ago. And that was the second highest score. Sorry, second highest score I'm talking about. It was he was the second highest run getter for his team behind Raul Imran. So, Khan in again. Good bit of lift there again. It's a good opening spell here. Usama Khan coming with a good head of steam. I think this is going to be a very good run chase. The batting team now, the Punjab team, they've got a lot of firepower, but this Lisbon Capitals team, there's something about them. There's a bit of fire in their belly as well. So I don't think this is. I think this is going to go right down to the wide. It's not a foregone conclusion. It's a good score on the board. They're going to try to defend it. Usman in again. That is just pushed a little bit too wide for the umpire's liking, outside the tram lines, and a wide is called. He's got a good bit of pace about him, does Usama Khan. But just need to get that radar in. It was always the way in the first couple of overs, maybe the first over, especially of a T10. Just that opening bowler just trying to find their proper length and their proper line. Wow, that has been absolutely clobbered. Open face of the bat, stand still and deliver. 6 runs, smacked over the cover boundary. That carried a number of metres over the cover boundary too. Just stand and deliver, bang. Rana Sawa on his way. What a cracking good shot that was. And good support from his team who managed to watch it go flying straight past their little dugout there in the stands. So, Usama now with a bit of work to do. We've only had 3 legal deliveries in this over. He's gone for 12. Come steaming in again. Oh, swing and a miss. That's a better pitched ball. Right in a good spot there. I mean, it was almost a half volley, but it's probably just a little bit just a little bit more length on it, and the batsman didn't connect. If he had connected, it probably would have carried all the way again. He looks in very good touch, does Rana, and he's a big unit as well. Looks very fit. He's the kind of guy who, when he hits the ball, it's going to stay hit. But a good dot ball for the Lisbon Capitals. Well, he makes a bit of room. Bit of luck there. He's trying to manufacture something there, trying to play with the line that's coming across the right-hander, and he's just ended up with another dot ball. So Usama Khan, he's gone for a couple of boundaries, but he's pulling it back a bit. This last ball, the over, is really going to sort of be able to tell us whether this is a good over or an expensive over. He's gone for 12. Well, that's a bit shorter. Bent the back, and then has gone through for a dot ball. I would say that's a good over. Well done. Good comeback from being hit for a couple of boundaries. So, the Punjab CC Amadora team, 12 for no loss after the first over. But they're still pretty much on target in the early days here. Don't be too dismayed if you think it's looking a little bit grey on the camera there. There is a cloud passing overhead, directly overhead, but I don't think there's anything in that. I'm just having a look outside of the tent now. Now, there probably is something in that, but I think it's going past us, so it's just a little bit dim here, but nothing to worry about. There is no rain forecast for the ground here for this evening, so I'm told from the locals. And we have got the half centurion maker from the previous innings. Shahzad has got the ball in his hands. He's going to have a bowl the second over here. And Parveen Singh is facing. Well, it's gone down leg side. I think he might have got a little bit of nothing on that, says the umpire. That's just a wide. Thought it might have just clipped the boot on the way through, but I couldn't hear a noise. I thought it was a deviation. Umpire says just a wide. So Shahzad just getting his radar in there. So 114 from 54 balls at 12.66 and over. In the early days, it always looks pretty simple, but once we start getting amongst more runs and more wickets, that changes very quickly. And that's been smashed down the ground here, just to the left of the commentary tent. Lovely shot, 4 runs with authority. Praveen Singh goes bang. Sorry, Sawa goes bang. My apologies, they did run a single on that wide in the previous ball. Yes, Rana Sawa, great shot. Leant back. He looks like a capable unit. He really does. It's a great to watch someone like this just loosen the shoulders and put something away like that. Here we go again. Shahzad in. Well, he's gone for the belt down the ground again, but he hasn't connected. And that's a dot ball. Yeah, I was mentioning Sawa and his efforts in the previous ECS. His strike rate is around the 200 mark, I think just under 200, so he doesn't mind getting on with the job. And that's way down leg side. The throw to the bowler's end, Bowler gets around and stops it, but that is wide plus an extra one. As the lights have been switched on here as well, they'll start to take an effect pretty quickly, I think, because there's a few grey clouds around. I don't think there's any threat around, as I said a few minutes ago, but the lights now that they're on will start to take effect. You'll see the players' shadows lighting up as well, and it's a lovely spectacle now. Shahzad in now to Parveen. Ooh, that's a good delivery. Really tucked him up. Batsman scampered through. I think Parveen probably wore that on the body a bit. Stifled appeal, not really an appeal, more of just a shout of anguish there. But it brings Ranasawa onto strike. So Shahzad's gone for 8 of his 3 legal deliveries in this over. Be looking to tighten up even more. Try to tighten the screws a bit. That's a good delivery. That's really good. That's angled in. He took the pace off a bit as well. It's he's asking if batsman's okay. Let's have a look where it hit him. Oh yeah, it's just hit him in the unprotected area just above the knee. That's going to leave a little mark. But very sportsmanlike of the bowler, just to ask if his opposition number was okay. And he said, "Of course I'm okay." Shahzad in again. Gives him the charge, but gets pushed wide, and he ends up just hitting nothing but air. Clever bowling. I think Ranasawa probably looking to a bit of payback for that little knock on the leg he had a few seconds ago. And, well, a couple of dot balls here now. The complexion starts to change a little bit. We're now up to over 13 runs needed per over for the Punjab CC Amadora to claim the win. Computer still thinks it's a 70% chance that they'll take the win. I think it's about that as well. These guys can get going and are going to get going. Whoa, that was a bit of lift. That's just gone through everybody. Keeper couldn't hold it as well. A bit too hot, a bit more spice on that one than normal. And they go through for a bye. That was a good delivery though. Really bent the back. Put a little bit of extra effort to that one. And you can see there's the list of the Group A teams. Lisbon Capitals, Lisbon Supergiants, Miranda Dragons, Punjab CC Amadora, and the Werewolves Cricket Club all battling out here in Group A in the European Cricket Series at night, Portugal 2024. It's pretty much 4 weeks of under lights action, and it's going to be a fantastic series, I just know it. Score is 22 for no loss after 2 overs, chasing 128 runs. It's not a bad start. A few dot balls getting through. It's quite very evenly poised, you'd have to say. Very evenly poised. So, Amir Dar is the new bowler. It's been clipped backward of square. Just for a single. Keeper had a bit of a rotten bounce there to contend with, but backed up nicely. Amir Dar was quite a handy bowler for his team in the previous ECS here. Picked up, I think, about 6 wickets. Very handy, pretty economical as well. He's coming into bowling over number 3. Oh, that's a good delivery. Really tucks the batsman up. Ends up having to improvise the shot just at the last second to tuck it around the corner for a single. Good bowling. Nice and tight. I reckon the Lisbon Capitals really going to want to get a few dot balls in here, really get some pressure on these Punjab batsmen, force a few errors, start pushing that run rate up. Oh, it's a slower delivery, and it's not a good delivery. It's basically outside leg, and it's been clipped for 4. As easy as you like. Yeah, I go big up a bowler, and we do that. Perhaps just to start keeping account of the amount of times I fall victim to a commentator's curse. We could go into triple digits by the time I'm out of here. I'm here with you, Phil G here. I'm here with you from today all the way through to June the 2nd, I think it is. I'm your Darren again. Swing and a miss. So yeah, I'm here for about, best part of 3 weeks. And as I said earlier, my good friend Vinny Sandhu will join me on the last Sunday before they head into the Super 5 matches, and then obviously the finals at the end of that 4th week. Amir Darin again. Oh, they heard something, and so did the umpire. He's been caught behind. That is the end of Ranasawa. He started with a flourish, and I got to say, in the last over and a half, he's struggled. He's had a few dot balls. Okay, he did clip a lovely 4 in this over, but he just had that feeling that maybe he was getting a little bit frustrated with those dot balls, and Amir Dar picks up a vital wicket. Really vital wicket. So we're getting towards the end of that 3rd over. Still 1 ball to come, but they've managed to get the breakthrough, and a very dangerous batsman has had to leave the arena. Oh, Lisbon Capitals. Definitely a bit of a spring in their step now. Yeah, it was the faintest of nicks there. Umpire agreed with the fielding team. Oh, batsman gives a charge, and the bowler pushes it wide and pays a penalty of a wide delivery there. So the new batsman is, of course, Arshad. Arshad facing Amir Dar. Yeah, that's a much better delivery. Just really not a lot of footwork. Really just watch the dot ball go past him. But that is the end of the 3rd over, 29 for 1. The Punjab CC Amadoros chasing 128 for the win. After 3 overs, that's the end of the power play. And as I said before, I think it's very evenly poised. I think the pendulum could be swinging a little bit more towards the Lisbon Capitals now. That was a very good over. As the rain has started. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a disappointment if that is going to stick around. It's only just started. It's not heavy. And as I say that, it starts to soften and almost... Nope, there it is back again. So you might have a few of these little waves of drizzle and rain coming through. Oh, gives him the charge, wants to get on with it. There's a bit of an appeal. Don't think the umpire's interested though. Yeah, I suspect now with this little bit of weather coming in that both sides are going to be very keen to make sure they're ahead of any DLS calculations that may come into play in case this rain sticks around. I don't think it will. In fact, as I speak, it has stopped. There's still plenty of very heavy grey clouds, but they're around and in the distance. I wouldn't say they're really threatening us heavily at the moment. This is Sadiq who's bowling. Just been punched down, just on the offside there, just for a single. The fieldsmen were a little bit back, and they sort of plugged in the ground. Yes, sorry, Danish Sadiq was the batsman facing there now at the non-striker's end, and Arshad now will be facing... Sorry, I've got that around the wrong way, haven't I? Sorry, everybody. Sadiq is bowling. Phil, get with it, Phil. I was too busy looking at the clouds. Apologies for that, chat. Sorry about that, YouTube. Arshad is now facing, and that was Parveen Singh who was batting then. Sadiq is, of course, bowling. A bit rusty, aren't I? Just lost his run up a little bit there. Yeah, the rain has stopped. It's that's moved away. So I think that was just a bit of a brief scare. But I think we're all good now. It scared me. Well, it's been clubbed towards cow corner. Fields him there, just waits for it to come to him, and just the 1 run. So the runs are slightly drying up here. The boundaries are definitely drying up here. 97 needed from 39 balls. Run rate just a shy under 15 and over needed. We're halfway through the 4th over. 31 on the board for 1 wicket down. Parveen Singh facing. Just getting himself sorted. Looking around for a gap. Oh, Well, he was looking for the gap straight down the ground, and that is a bit of a gap straight down the ground. But, yeah, the bowler was a little bit better to the task. That was Sadiq, who gave us another dot ball. Bowler in again. Very good bowling here. Very good bowling. Danish Sadiq piling on the dot balls, and this is going to be a bit of a test for the batsmen here because they've been watching dot balls. That run rate is going to climb, and they're going to be putting their next few batsmen on a bit of pressure here if they can't keep that scoreboard ticking. Whoa, that really got up, and it has been called wide by the square leg umpire. I don't know what happened there. I think it might have hit something. It was that really rose up. Let's have a look at this again. Oi! Took everyone by surprise. Last ball of the over now. And that's been hit down the ground. It's been caught spectacularly well. What a great catch. That is Najam Shahzad. You can't keep him out of the game. What a fantastic catch that was. Came in low down. And they're the hard catches. To come in like that and take it low down. What a very good catch that was. Well done. And a breakthrough. Well, this is going to make the Punjab CC Amadoris run chase is suddenly looking a little bit shaky. They got two of their men back in the shed. The run rate is definitely pushing up into the 16s. That's the end of the over as well. I know it all happens in the 9th, but there was a fair bit happening then as well. Yes, Lisbon Capitals are feeling pretty good about themselves. Amir Dar is going to come back to bowl his second over. 32 for 2 after 4. Arshad's facing. And Rao Imran is the new batsman in at the non-striker's end. Wow, that was hit with authority. That's a cracking shot for 6. That's going to relieve a bit of pressure. That has gone flat and low and into the car park, and I wouldn't be putting my car out there. Shahzad just having a bit of a chat with Amir there. Yes, the new batsman in was Rao Imran, who I believe is the skipper for the Punjab CC Amadora team. And as I speak, a little bit more rain coming in now. It might be even coming through the effects mic as well. Let's hope we can, it'll disappear pretty quickly so we can finish out this game without any kind of interruption or any kind of delays. 38 for 2 here in the 5th. Oh, and he's bowled him. It's come off his pad and it's smacked into the stumps. It was a slower delivery, clever delivery, very clever delivery. Amir Dar, he's a thinker. You can tell. He had a thought about that 6 that was hit. Shahzad had a word to him as well, beefed him up, and he's come up and he's taken the wicket. That's a lovely delivery. .38 for 3 now. And Arshad, after belting that lovely shot for 6, that low flat 6, has had to go back to the pavilion. And that would be Simranjit Singh, who makes his way out to the crease. Now, I can tell you something about Simranjit Singh. I was watching a bit of his play back in the ECS here in Portugal from a month ago, 6 weeks ago, and he was striking at around 250. So he's the kind of guy who, when he gets going, he stays going. Let's see what he can do now in these conditions, which are a little bit testing for both fieldsmen and for batsmen. The rain is still coming down. It's getting a little bit heavier now. Amir Dar comes in. And that's exactly what we're talking about. It might be... And it is 6. Just for a second I thought it might hold up and then maybe the fieldsmen were in play. Umpires are looking around. That rain is getting a little bit heavy now. But Simranjit Singh has come in and just gone bang. Yep, and the umpires said, yep, this is a bit too heavy for us. Let's play it safe and let's get the batsmen and the fielders off. Last thing we want is fielders going over for any reason. If you have a look at that long shot, if they put it back up for us, yeah, there we go. Have a look at that. It is a little bit grey around. The lights are taking effect, but this little shower here, let's hope it is a small shower. Let's hope it disappears pretty quickly. It did get just a bit more heavier in those last couple of seconds just after the wicket fell. So 44 for 3, we're halfway through the 5th over, 4.3 gone. Still 84 runs needed from 33 to win. The run rate required is just over 15. And Saramjit Singh has come out to join his partner to see what they can do. And as I said, Saramjit Singh has got a wonderful strike rate from the previous tournament that was played here, the Portugal ECS from 6 weeks ago, 1 month ago. So I'm looking forward to some fireworks when we resume play, which will hopefully be very soon. Hopefully Mother Nature will want to see the end of this game as well as we do. Just going to poke my head out from underneath the tent here and see what's going on out there. Well, it's pretty much what you see on the camera, unfortunately. So, we're going to have to just sit patiently for a bit. I think this game is really nicely poised. It's a shame that we had to go off, but as we always say here when we're playing cricket, if it's going to be rain like this, we don't want people slipping over, bowlers, batsmen, fielders, so we play safe and we'll take a bit of a break. So I tell you what, we will. I'll go off the air just for a few seconds, and when hopefully we'll be back very, very shortly. I'm not going to go too far, and don't you go too far either. This might break pretty quickly. I'll keep an eye on things, and as soon as I see the umpires come back out, I'll be back out to have a chat with you. This is Phil G. Just putting a pin in that for a second, and hopefully I'll be back with you very shortly. You are watching the European Cricket Series at night in Portugal 2024. Hi all, Phil G back here again. I can tell you now that the rain has stopped, and the direction that the weather's coming from, it is a lot clearer and a lot lighter than you can see on the screen right there. The weather's moving from pretty much the bottom right of the screen going across to the top left of the screen. So those dark clouds in the top left corner of the screen you can see there, that's what's just been here. But what's coming over the back of the tower, the scaffolding tower, it looks a lot brighter and a lot lighter, and I would like to think that we could get a resumption after the umpires have a chat and maybe have a look at the field. It was a brief shower, but it did get a little bit heavy there, so let's let them have a bit of a look at things. They'll figure out whether there's going to be any change to conditions. We'll let you know as soon as I know, you'll know. How about that? So we'll keep you all informed. I can look towards the mountains around us, and they're pretty much disappeared behind grey clouds. That brief shower that hit us has now hit the mountains over to the far left, and they are disappearing from view as I speak. So it's hopefully we'll get a resumption soon. I'll let you know. I'll disappear again and just let the umpires have a chat. I can see them sort of over on the boundary line, just maybe having a bit of a look around, look at the ground. We're hoping for a proper update very shortly. I don't want to get ahead of things. The score, as I remember, it was 44 for 3 after 4 overs. Sorry, no, after 4.3 overs, I believe. So it's interestingly poised. Don't go too far. I'm sure we're going to have a resumption soon. Simranjit Singh had just come in to bat and had launched the ball skyward. We will have information very soon. We're almost there. It gives me a chance to say hello to everybody in the chat again, and thanks for joining us here in this European Cricket Series at night in Portugal. It's wonderful to be here. I was very happy to get the opportunity to come out here and have a chat with you all for the next few weeks and talk you through the games and give you my little view and spin on how I see cricket. I love the game just as much as you guys do, so you know I'm here for you as well. And yeah, thank you to all the support from the Blue Spanner crew in the chat. I can see you guys still chatting away there. Dave, Steve, Jules, and a few other Steve McVeigh. A bunch of you guys there. I feel like I've known you guys for a long time, so thanks very much for being there with me. And of course, Vinny was in the chat as well. Always good. So, the update is the rain has stopped. It's completely stopped. But the officials are having a chat about conditions and about any potential loss of overs. We don't know yet. We'll wait for them to come to us and give us that information. And hopefully we'll have a resumption very soon. Just be patient. We'll get you the information as soon as we can. Don't go too far. So I figured just while the umpires and the officials are still having a chat about the conditions, just want to reiterate, yes, the rain has definitely stopped. That little rainstorm has moved away. You can still see it on the screen there in this wide shot that it is in the top left-hand corner. That's basically what hit us, all that dark cloud there. That went straight over the top of us, and it gave us a bit of dumping, and it's done it over there as well. Another shout out in the chat, Wayne, good to see you there, and of course my good friend Kevin Kroom. Didn't say hello to you before, saying hello now, and thanks to everyone for being patient in the chat. I'm anticipating a restart soon, but that's just me talking. I haven't had any official word, but the fact that the rain has subsided completely is very encouraging. Just a bit of a recap then for everybody, if you just joined us or if you're still getting a bit sort of like what happened, what's going on. Let me tell you what's going on. The Lisbon Capitals were batting first. They made a pretty good score. The Punjab CC Amadora should go back to that one. So they actually won the toss and elected to bowl, and they put the Lisbon Capitals in. Lisbon Capitals ended up with 127 for a loss of 6 wickets after their 10 overs. Several of their batsmen, well, 3 of their batsmen in particular, and Najam Shahzad with a very good 50 runs off 24 deliveries, held together the innings with Amir Dar contributing 24 runs, and Davao Kumar towards the end there putting on 33 from only 15 deliveries with 5 sixes, really turned on some fireworks. He got a few dot balls got past him, it could have been a lot more, but a very good cameo at the end there from Davao Kumar. In reply, we've paused at 4.5 overs, that's right, we're halfway through the 5th over. 44 runs on the board, 3 wickets down. The 3 wickets have fallen pretty much in successive overs. So the Lisbon Capitals have done a good job putting the brakes on, and Punjab CC Amadora have got a little bit of work to do if when we resume we'll find out under what the playing conditions will be. They could be the same, they might be different, but we will find out very shortly. Hopefully we'll find out very soon. And remember, we have a game after this one, match 2, which is the same teams again going head-to-head one more time for your entertainment and for their fun as well. Here in this day 1 of the European Cricket Series at night in Portugal at the wonderful Estádio Municipal de Miranda do Corvo. That's, of course, the stadium that you're seeing here. It's a fantastic ground here too. I've been told that the drainage here on the ground is particularly good. It's actually proper drainage that's been put in here because this was originally a football pitch, and the football team here spent a bit of money getting a good drainage system, so we're very confident that the ground should dry up nicely. The pitch has been left uncovered. I can't quite see what the pitch is like. I can't see any puddles out there. It looks okay, but there will be an inspection soon. John Gray, nice to see you in the chat as well. Great to have a new voice in the comms box. Well, thank you very much, my friend. It's good to be here as well. I spent a little bit of time on the interchange bench for ECN. I've managed to sneak myself into the Prague ECS commentary with my good friend Danny Hudacek on several occasions, and I've popped up a few times here and there around Europe just because I've been a little bit sneaky, and I turn up at Dresden a couple of years ago and managed to get myself into a game to call one with Rico. That was a lot of fun as well. So thank you for everyone's support in the chat. Lovely to have you with us. Stick with us. This interruption should hopefully lift pretty soon. I know there's some calculations going on right now. When I've got more information, I will definitely pass it on, but I think the ground's looking an awful lot better than it was about 10 minutes ago. And hopefully we should get a resumption soon. So stick with us. The score finished on 44 for 3 in the 5th over. Still 3 balls to go in the 5th over, so there's still a lot of work to be done. I think the sound coming through the mic is the fielding team getting a bit excited. And as I speak, the umpires are walking on. Good to see. And the fielding team is also making their way on as well. And that is nothing but encouraging. The batsmen, I can see the batsmen over to the left there, also getting themselves ready. And they're now marching down the steps towards the field as well. So it looks like we're going to have a resumption very, very shortly. So thank you for your patience, everyone there on YouTube, in the chat, and watching around the world. Very, very glad that we're going to get this game back on again. There's been no word of any change to the conditions. I'm still waiting to get a confirmation on that. And as soon as I know, you'll know. So it looks to me, with that little score graphic up there, with the Punjab team, 44 for 3, 4.3 overs gone. Target is still 128. That hasn't changed yet. I'm quite a fair way away from where the officials are. I'm I'm at the bottom of the ground, very, very much sitting alone in my little tent here. So I don't get to eavesdrop on any conversations with the officials, which is a good way of doing it. And it looks to me as it is status quo. Punjab CC Amadora need 84 from 33. Umpires explaining the situation to the skipper. And I think we're almost ready to go. Oh, there we go. It has been adjusted indeed. Okay, there's the official word. This is now a 6-over match. 78 is the adjusted score. And that is going to be a very tall order for the Punjab CC Amadoris batsmen to really get amongst it and try to pull a victory out of here from this rain-affected match. Well, that's been smashed. That's a great way to start the very, very, very nasty little run chase they've got here, and that has gone for 6. So Amir Dar resumes. He still had 3 balls left to go in this over, and he's just watched the first one of those 3 go over the cover boundary for 6 runs. Saramjeet Singh, who I mentioned before, has got a wonderful track history of a massive strike rate of 250 from the previous ECS, so we know that he can get motoring, and he can get motoring from the very start. He's hit 2 6s back-to-back. Pressure on Dar now. And he has pushed it wide. So, just repeating. Punjab CC Amadora need 27 from 8 balls to win. The adjusted score has come down to 78, but also because of the time lost, it's no longer a 10-over innings. It's now a 6-over innings. There's only 8 balls left. Oh, good lift. Good delivery from Amindar. Dot ball. And that has the batsman cramped, in 2 minds what shot to play. Didn't give him any width whatsoever. It's now 7 balls, 27 off 7. It's a tall order. It's going to be tough. So just repeating, revised target is 78. The revised number of overs to be bowled is 6. This is the last ball of the 5th. Oh, it's a bit of a full toss there. He's lucky to get away with that. It's been played down the ground just in front of the commentator's hut here, just for a single. And that is the end of the 5th. 52 for 3. Only 1 over to go, thanks to that rain interruption we had. 26 needed from that last over. Going to be very tough here. It's quite unfortunate. This game was really well balanced there before the rain hit, but that rain delay was quite lengthy and it did get quite heavy. It was the right thing to do. There was no way we could get back on immediately. The ground was going to be way too slippery, but it is getting a lot lighter here, and I think that the worst of the weather has gone for the evening, and that is good news. So, it looks to me that the job of the last over is going to go to Shahzad. Back up his 50-run knock in the first innings with a very tight over here if he can to get a win for his team. Obviously the changed conditions, the changed winning conditions are quite significant. Well, and there's a bit of a chat here. It's possible he's not allowed to bowl that second over because of the change of the number of overs. I suspect that's exactly what's happened. Yep, I think Shahzad was expected to come on to bowl his second over, but because of the reduced number of overs, the umpire informed him that that's not on as part of the new conditions. It's like Amir Zab with the duties. Oh, that's uppish. That's just in front of the fieldsman. Oh, yeah, I don't think he was ever going to get to that, but he got the body behind it and it didn't get past him. Very well done. He might have worn it. Oh, no, they're going to scamper through for another one. That's clever. Oh, that's not clever. They're going to scamper through for another one. This has been a single turning into 3. No, they're going to scamper through for another one. Would you believe it? How has that happened? The batting dugout are in raptures. How on earth has that happened? So that ended up being... They ran 4? Or they only run 3? No, I think they just ran 3. 56 for 3. There should have only been 1, surely. How did that happen? Well, it is all happening, and that's for sure. Amir Zab is the man with the job to try to contain the Punjab batsman to less than 22 runs the next 5 balls. Oh, that's gone skyward. That is massive. 6 over the scaffolding tower. Bang. Well, more twists than a twisty. Unbelievable. Oh, there's a bit of pressure on the bowler now. His skipper's going to have a word. Usamar's gone over to have a word as well. Need to keep their heads here. The batsman's got his eye in. Simranjit Singh, who is a lusty hitter of the ball. He's an absolute monster. And he goes again. That's another 6. Well, I talked him up when he came out just before the rain break, and I told you all that he had a strike rate of 250 from the previous ECS, and he's carrying that over into this one, and then some. That is a massive, massive shot. Well, 10 from 3 now. When we saw the revised score of 78 needed with only a handful of balls, I think there was a general feeling of, oh, how are they going to do this? Maybe this is how they're going to do it. Oh, good bowling from the bowl there. Good ball. Got up on Simranjit, and he couldn't get it away. Oh, no. He's come unstuck. They thought they could get him back on strike, and instead he's been run out at the non-striker's end. Oh, he's going to be gutted. Absolutely gutted, but I think the Lisbon Capitals might have done enough now. They may just have done enough. Yeah, a bit of miscommunication there between the two batsmen. I think that, unfortunately, Imran at the other end may have tried to call Simranjit Singh through for a cheeky second, but it was never there. The bowler was standing so close to stumps with the ball in his hands, and it just came unstuck. Well, the plan came unstuck. The ball didn't come unstuck. The ball came unstuck, then there was definitely a second there, but not to be. So, it's now down to this. Ten runs still needed. No, 9 runs. That's better. 9 runs from 2 balls. Well, swing and a miss, and as long as there's a legal delivery next, that is the ball game. So Amir Zub, he's had a bit of a scare in this over when Simranjit Singh got a hold of him, but he's come back. He's affected a run out as well at the non-striker's end, and he's going to come into bowl the last ball of the game, and it's a dot ball. And that is the game for a first game here in the European Cricket Series at night here in Portugal. That is game number 1 done. And the Lisbon Capitals have indeed beat the Punjab CC Amadora team. And it was unfortunately interrupted by rain. I think they're all going to sort of feel a bit aggrieved by that. But hey, that's Mother Nature. That's what she does to us sometimes. but a very good win nonetheless, and a really good game. Let's hope in game number 2, which is going to be these two teams going to go head-to-head again, that we won't have any rain delays, and we'll get 10 overs aside and get a really good result. But handshakes all round. I think there's going to be a lot of shrugged shoulders and, well, what can you do when the weather does that to us? But this was a fantastic game. Some very good batting from the Lisbon Capitals in that first innings. Shahzad with that 50 runs really did well. Ably supported by Amir Dar and Davel Kumar. Some good bowling there as well in that in the Punjab team. The pick of the bowlers for me, of course, was Bikranjit Singh. He 2 for 11 he ended up with, bowled very, very well. Put the brakes on, took wickets at vital times, really got stuck into the middle order. Well done. But when the rain hit, it was 44 on the board, 3 wickets down, needing still another 80-odd runs. And then when we had to change there was a change in the conditions. The game was reduced to a 6-over game. 78 runs was needed, and with Simranjit Singh out there, you felt that they were really in with a shot. Managed to get it to needing only 10 runs off 3 balls, and then he came unstuck with an unfortunate run out. He went for, look at that, 29 from 8 deliveries. Almost could have won it, Simranjit Singh. Keep an eye open for him in the next game. If he gets a chance to get out there and get going, it's going to be raining grizzly bear white balls everywhere. It's going to be incredible. Rana Sawa at the top there, 19 from 15, played very well at the start. Ran into a bit of trouble, ran into a few dot balls, and got a little bit frustrated before he was caught very well by Shahan Khan off Amir Dar. Amir Dar bowled really well, I thought. Mixed it up a bit, bowled intelligently. But unfortunately, the Punjab CC Amadora fell a few runs short, weren't able to get to the adjusted score of 78 and only amassed 69 after their 6 overs in this rain-affected match. There is the bowling card. Danish Sadiq, 1 over, only went for 3 runs, picked up a wicket, really changed the tune of things in the middle there, really put the brakes on. 2 wickets to Amir Dar. He was expensive, but he picked up 2 vital wickets, and the other bowlers used Usama Khan, Najam Shahzad, and Amir Zab, who bowled that last over, kept his cool, went for 16, but he had to go for 27 if Punjabs are going to win. He didn't. He went for 16 instead, and he held his nerve, affected a run out as well, which pretty much did the game in. So, that's the end of match number 1. It's been a cracking good match, despite the rain. The rain has definitely moved off. The skies are looking a lot lighter and a lot brighter. As we look at the match summary, you can see there, Lisbon Capitals put on a pretty good score, I felt, and Punjab CC Amadora on the only having 6 overs at their disposal, getting 69 runs. Unfortunately, fell a few runs short, and under the Duckworth-Lewis method, they have unfortunately lost to Lisbon Capitals in the first game by 8 runs. And as I said, these 2 teams will be back in the match number 2. And that will be starting probably in about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. So while you're waiting for that, when you get something nice and cool to drink, or if you're somewhere cold, get something very warm to drink. I think after that little rain shower here, I might have to get myself another cup of coffee. Don't go too far though. Grab yourself something to eat and come back here soon. We look forward to having a chat with you a little bit more. I'm Phil G, and I am going to sign off for a couple of minutes. Back here in 25 minutes with match number 2. Just double checking, it is indeed 25 minutes. It should be. Hope you're enjoying the coverage so far, and I hope you enjoyed the coverage from early today from Tallinn, from ECS Estonia. Vinny and Rico doing the job up there. Fantastic games up there at the moment, and make sure you tune into that tomorrow as well. So I'm going to sign off for now. Don't go too far. We'll be back here for match 2 starting in around about 22-23 minutes. Cheers for now.
Like my shot, bro? कैप्टन इम्प्रेस करना पड़ेगा। बॉल है जानी, कमाल कमाल जबरदस्त। नहीं रीड कर रहा है। ये मुंह पे नहीं करना, मैं बता रहा हूँ तुझे पहले से। टाइम नहीं होता। फलक बॉय This was 6. बॉल भी देख रहा कुछ होगा। बॉल है और कमाल है फलक। इसका ग्रिप तो नहीं हुआ है, अनप्लेएबल। कहाँ पड़ के बाहर निकला, खूबसूरत। बॉल बॉल 10 बार है तुम्हारे थोड़ा तो गगन बड़ा होता है तब तक बेटा बॉडी में नहीं करना, ये बस बाकी खैर है। बॉडी में किया नहीं, डर लग रहा है मुझे। बहुत तो कर सकते हैं। भाग जा रही है क्या अभी इसको गांडा बोलते बोल कर यार हम इसीलिए बोलते हैं ना है नहीं तभी तो ग्रिप का ये निकल गई। मैंने एक्सपेक्ट करता हूं कि तो उसको इन आना था। हां मैं वही थी हो गया रह गई थी। मुझे भी रीड नहीं हो रही मुझसे। ये भी ग्रिप पे करे साथ आप से ये भी रीड नहीं हो रहा। इसका बॉल लू मैं ये बोल सकता ये वैसे भी रीड नहीं करता। हां नहीं कर रहा। अब इसको नहीं करना। Come on! बॉल बॉलर है भाई। फलक प्रॉपर बॉलर है तू यार। वो नहीं बता फलक इसको स्विंग यार, ये सही कर रहा है, कैसी बोलेंगे उसको स्विंग नहीं बता। सब आउट। बड़े स्लो कर दी तूने गई मैंने इसी यूं किया क्या बोल कर रहा है गलत कमाल यार मजा आ रहा है शाबाश मैं आ रहा हूँ ना बाल यूं जाते ना आपको पीछे हाँ ओ ऐसी बोले करेगा तेरे को मैच में बोलिंग नहीं देगा ना मैं पीछे पकड़ सकता हूँ इतनी इतना बड़ा कीपर नहीं हूँ मैं आउट से करवाना कोई कर सकता है How bad? मैं वही विकेट मिसिंग अच्छा था बोली मैं हर बार सीन से करने को fuck off सर आप कर सकते हो चल अच्छा बोल लेकिन मैं तुक्का नहीं मैं देख के खेलता हूँ गुड चल चल करा करा बॉल करा इसको नहीं सिखा ये मारेगा मुझे ये मुझे मारेगा यार नहीं नहीं अपनी बॉल कर यार ये भी छक्का था आउट आउट सबसे बड़े बन गए आपके साथ यार मैं डिफेंस नहीं कर रहा अब तो अभी आउट कर पहले मैं जानबूझ के गलत खेल रहा था कर रहा हूँ तफरी में कह रहा हूँ मजाक कर रहा बस ना बहुत हो गया मैं जानबूझ के गलत खेल रहा नहीं सही सर बाउंसर नहीं मारा ऐसे मैं पहले से बता रहा हूँ लग जाएगी हेलमेट नहीं है बेटा एक मारा है तूने अभी जिससे पहले चल बॉल इसकी यही बॉल अच्छी बनती यॉक बस इसके अलावा बाकी नहीं अच्छी बॉल ये इधर पेड़ में लग रहा है कौन सा कितना दुख है चल बोला भी नहीं मार बहुत मार भाई तेरे से मेरी कोई दुश्मनी है क्या बता क्यों मैं उसमें मार रहा है ऑफ टाइम से बाहर निकाल जैसे गलत कर रहा है ऑफ टाइम से बाहर निकाल आउट स्विंग कर इन स्विंग कर 3-4 बार बंदा सही भी करे ना हाँ एक को गलत भी करे बच जाता है चल भाई आजा हलवा बोले हलवा यही बोले यही हो जिसमें हम करता हूँ शाबाश शाबाश बोले क्यों नहीं हो ये बॉलिंग यार पलक बहुत है मेरा सर गिर रहा है विकेट दे दे यार विकेट तुझे नहीं मिलती विकेट बॉलर को मिलती है मैंने यूज करना सही छोड़ दिया थोड़ा है मजा आ रहा है यार चल बल्ले में टोक है ही नहीं नहीं आउट कर सकता बेटा जॉग में मुझे किसी का बाप भी नहीं आउट कर सकता नजर मेरी बड़ी पक्की है जॉग में नहीं कर सकता हेलमेट पहने थे ना हाँ जॉग नहीं निकलती भाई मेरी नजर बहुत पक्की है जॉग पे आपको पानी भी वही दे रहा हूँ जितना होती है हाँ आजा भाई आजा करा क्या सोच रहा है बंदी कर रहा है क्या करूँ कितनी गलत हो रही ना ऑफ करो चल बॉल यार ये पहली बॉल बहुत अच्छी आई जब से कर रहा है पहली बॉल अच्छी की अग्रेशन आ गई ना कर ले यार ये तो यार कभी कभी होती है बार बार सही सही एक बार में ये एक आ जाए ना यार तू बैटिंग कर ले मैं मारता हूँ तेरे को ये तूने क्या किया होगा आगे की बोल तो मुंह पे आ गई उधर मुंह पे मार रहा है सीधी सीधी मैं हेलमेट पहन तो फिर मार ले मारने में मजाक लग रहा है लग के मेरा काट के क्या हो जाएगा यार जानबूझ के मार रहा है ना यार मैं आगे मारूं फिर मुझे भी आती मारनी यार अब इतना भी नहीं है यार ये ऑफ स्टंप पड़ा है ऑफ स्विंग कर इन स्विंग कर बॉलर है यार फेंक रहा है भाई तीन अपने पूरे रिदम से कर प्रैक्टिस हो रही है यानी क्या कर रहा है ऐसा थोड़ी होगा बल्ले में स्टोक नहीं है ओए नहीं सही थी बॉल अच्छी थी मैंने मिस कर दी बॉल बहुत अच्छी थी हाँ मुझसे मिस हो गया
And welcome back, everybody, to match 2 here at European Cricket Series at night here in Portugal. And you can see there's a prediction firmly in favour of the Lisbon Capitals for the next match, match 2, coming your way in just a few minutes. The ground is looking pretty nice. It has dried nicely after that shower we had that interrupted the previous match. I think we're looking pretty good for a proper start in a few more minutes. So I thought I'd just come on and just say hello to everybody again and welcome you all back in. I can see Vinny's joined the chat. He's going to keep everyone entertained there for a little bit, as he does, as is his way. And I need to give a bit of a shout out to Vinny as well to say thank you for him reaching out to me a little while ago and saying, Phil, we need to get you into the comms chair. We need to get you over to Portugal. Can we make it happen? And we made it happen. So, Vinny, my good mate, thank you very much for the opportunity. Much appreciated. And I hope that you out there watching the cricket is also enjoying the opportunity too. I've still just shaken off a few cobwebs, but I think I'm hitting my stride now. Obviously, you people know me from Phil G in the chat or Phil G from Czech Cricket, where I spend all my time, because that's where I live in Prague. And I work with a bunch of talented people out there who keep the Czech Cricket Union running and keep our domestic league running and keep our international tournaments going as well. And up-and-coming events. Well, we have the Estonia ECS going on right now. Vinny and Rico up there in Tallinn running things there. Then, of course, we have the Portugal series here at night, the one you're watching right now, commenced today, day 1, running through to Friday, 7th of June. Then we go to the Netherlands for a big series up there, T20I Women's. That is going to be massive. That's going to be a lot of fun. I suggest you tune into that. Continental Cup coming up in Romania, which is always a fantastic event as well. Umpires making their way out, players making their way out, and we'll be starting match 2 very shortly. So yeah, thank you to everybody in the chat for sticking with us during that last match where we had the rain interruption. So as you can see by the colours out there, right, so looking after you all for the 40 group games here before the Super 5 kicks in later on. And that's been cut uppishly, backward a point. That's going to run away for 4. Lovely shot. In control. It was uppishly, but well placed between the 2 fielders. A very fine third man and regulation. Just slight backward a point fielder there. Punched through there. 4 runs. Lovely stuff. What's that? The vision's a bit... Oh, Rob's telling me to plug it in. I'll switch it off and back it on again, shall I? Oh, that's a wide delivery. Yeah, that's what we call a loosener, but it shouldn't be your 5th ball of the day. That's a loose delivery. So 5 without loss here in this first over. It's the second time I've called them London Capitals. Is there a team called London Capitals? Need to get that out of my head. Sorry, 6 without loss with that wide. The Lisbon Capitals, Phil. Lisbon Capitals. You're in Portugal, mate. It's one of the things when you commentate by yourself, you do tend to have arguments with yourself. At least I do anyway. Just pausing here for a moment. Yeah, we're just going to pause while we get the feed back up. And there it is. Apologies for that. I think that was pretty much out of our hands. That was the technical gods just mucking around with us. Buffer. Who is this Buffer guy anyway? Hey, Dave. Good call. I think we'll be back to the action very shortly. Just making sure that technically we're good to go. Wait for a thumbs up. The lights are on here. They're starting to take effect. It's looking very, very nice. Hopefully, in the second innings, I'm thinking that the lights will probably be in full effect here. The sun is pretty much almost gone below the horizon there. We are surrounded by hills and mountains here, so the sun has pretty much disappeared behind the hills over to the right of the screen, a long way over to the right of the screen. Thanks, Rob. Yep, it all looks good now. Excellent. We're back to live action, and that's up in the air. Fieldsman's under it, and he pockets it. Well taken, and that is breakthrough in the first over. That's a nice catch. Fieldsman steadied himself with this, watching it all the way. Takes it well. You could say a little juggle there, but it was never going to go anywhere else but into his pouch. Well done. That looked like that was my friend Muzzy, who put in a pretty good fielding display in the previous match. He was fielding down here at long off, just in front of the commentator's hut, and he actually did a miraculous save for 4 in the previous game. Flicked the ball between his legs as he leapt over the boundary line and saved a couple of runs there. Very good catch there, though. Oh, thank you, Karim. Yeah, London Capitals is baseball. Oh, Dave thinks it's American football. I'll let you guys sort that out. I'll do my best to refer to these guys never again as the London Capitals, because we are in Portugal. And this is the European Cricket Series at night in Portugal, and we hope you're enjoying it. So, new batsman is in, and we have... That's Andani, I believe. Yes. Azhar Andani. And that's been clipped away. Or maybe the ground's still a bit wet out there. The fields went down pretty quickly, but just kept it to the 1 run, and that will bring the end of the first over. And 1 wicket down for 7 runs. Rana Sawa finishes that first over off. So it was a cautious start by the Lisbon Capitals, but they are 1 wicket down. They're going to have to sort of, make that up. But Amir Dar is out there, and he'll be absolutely chomping at the bit to get on strike and to get amongst the runs, as he did in the previous match with a quick fire 24 in the first couple of overs to really set the really good target for the Lisbon Capitals. So Parveen Singh comes in. Calls for a single, then not a single. It did go straight to the fielder. There was never a single on there. It was just cautiously played. I don't think there was anything going on there. Yeah, Parveen Singh, he came for a little bit of punishment in the last match. Let's see if he can redeem himself in this one. Keeping it nice and tight. Oh, it's short. And that has come off. It has definitely come off something, a nod from the umpire there. Caught behind, lovely take. Watch this again. Gets big on the batsman. Take maybe off the glove. And taken by the keeper. And that is the 2nd wicket down at the start of the 2nd over. And that is the end of... That's the end of Ardini, isn't it? That's he's come and gone very quickly. If you blink, you miss it. So, 2 down. Punjab with 2 breakthroughs very early on here. But that was a very good delivery there from Parveen Singh. Lisbon Capitals in a little bit of strife now. 2 down. And Deeney gone without really bothering anybody. So it's the man who made 50 in the previous match, Shahzad, who pretty much took that innings by the scruff of the neck after the batsmen were falling around him and piled on the runs. Let's see what he can do here today. Same thing needed in this match. It's short again, and it's flown off at an angle and safely bounces on the other side of the keeper. The keeper was never going to be able to get to that. He did slip. I don't think he was going to get to that. It has actually come off the leg, I believe. Let's have a look at this again. Umpire signalled a leg by. It's come off the body, I think. Okay, for a second I thought it might have come off the glove or the forearm. Umpire says no, Phil. It's definitely a leg by. Brings Amir Dar on strike. Ooh. Good line and length, going straight across the batsman. Good angle bowling here. Really clever stuff from Parveen Singh. He's very keen not to have a repeat of his previous match where he got carded for 20-odd in his first over. Very tough going here for the Lisbon Capitals. 8 for 2. 2 balls left in this second over. Very, very tough conditions here. Well, conditions made by the Punjab bowlers. That's uppishly hit, and that's going to go all the way for 6. He knew he had enough on that to carry the boundary line. I thought maybe the fielder running around from a backward point might be in play, deep backward point, but he was never in play. 6 runs, lovely shot from Amir Dar, who is not a stranger to hitting boundaries. So 1 more ball to come in this second over. 14 for 2. Oh, a slight little mishit. It just sort of plugs in the ground. That's a wild throw towards the bowl. I can't even say he threw it to the bowler's end. He just sort of threw it towards mid-off. But it contained the batsmen to just the 1 run. And that's the end of the second over. 15 for 2 off that over. Successful over for Parveen Singh. He's got 1 for 7 off his over there. And that's put things, well, things are still definitely in the favour of the Punjab team. You'd be pretty happy if you were them to have 2 wickets down already. There's the standings. Obviously, that reflects the Lisbon Capitals' very good win from that first game. And obviously, Punjab CC Amadora will be looking to square things up in this match 2. And that has been put out of the park. That's a massive, massive hit. And I think that has gone out to the car park. It has, yes. We have our ball boy in the high-vis jacket running out there into the car park to retrieve it from, well, hopefully just from the ground, not from the windshield of a car. I didn't hear anything get hit out there, but that was an absolute belter. I'm very impressed with Amir Dar. He's a very clean hitter of the ball, and this ground is not going to contain him. The ball boy. Maybe someone should go find the ball boy who's going off to find the ball, because I can't see anybody. I think we've got a missing in action. Oh no, there he is. He's back. Lovely stuff. Good work. The unsung heroes of T10 cricket are the ball boys, the guys who chase. And anyone who's watched the games in Czech Republic, we play at Vinoj for the ECS, and we have we used to have a potato field behind the wicket keeper at the far end, and we lost a lot of balls into that potato field. I'm sure the farmer was happy about that. Bowler in again, and it's been chopped down backward a point. Get through just for a single there. This is, of course, Sawa in for his second over. And the score moves to the very, very famous, the very magical 22 for 2. Everyone needs to say that with me. It's 22 for 2. Sawa in again. And that's just been basically dragged and clubbed towards cow corner. Wild throw, another wild throw, but backed up. Shahzad looks at the bottom of his bat. It sounded like it came off the toe of the bat as well. Did not sound good at all. So these two together. These two got together in the previous match at almost the same identical point, and they put on some 40-odd runs for no time at all. Oh, very watchful, good delivery. Amir Dar not being drawn into a false shot there, just plays it back to the bowl with a bit of respect. Well bowled from Sawa. Very well bowled. Oh, he didn't quite get onto that. Bit of a square drive out to a point region, but it sort of got into the grass and just sort of slowed up very quickly. But they scampered through for one run. Brings Shahzad on to strike again. He's only faced 2 deliveries. It's early days for him. And Sawa in for his last ball of his spell. Gives him a charge, but it was very well bowled. Cramped the batsman. And that's clever bowling from Sawa. He finishes his 2 overs. 1 for 17. Well bowled. Score after 3 is 25 for 2. And that is the power play done. So Lisbon Capitals, only 25 in that first 3 overs. Very tough going here. Very disciplined bowling here from the Punjab CC team. Have a look at the skyscraper view there, the city view. It got a bit better, 7, 8, and then 10. So it's a slow grind, but they are 2 wickets down in that first the first over, first couple of overs. Sorry. Oh, there was a camera shot that probably needed a little bit the lens to be cleaned. We'll have to get onto that. So hope you're enjoying the coverage here from the Estadio Municipal de Miranda do Corvo. That's just rolling off the tongue now. I've been practicing that. As you all know, I don't speak Portuguese, but I have been practicing that, and it just sounds beautiful now when I say it. And Bikramjit Singh starts with a wide. He was my pick of the bowlers in the previous match, but starts with a wide here. Oh, now that's interesting, because they were threatening for a cheeky single. They almost got themselves cheekily run out. Yeah, I think quite rightly so. Shahzad is looking at Amir Dar and saying, what were you thinking? They were flirting with the idea of going for a run and trying to taunt the fieldsman, who then rifled a throw a little bit wayward, and it almost ended up in a run, almost ended up in a run out. A bit of this and a bit of that. Bikramjit in again with that little skip. Okay, he's just gone too wide again. The batsman's got a little bit on that, and that has gone for 4. It was, if he hadn't hit it, it would have gone for a wide. Maybe even the keeper mightn't have got around to stop it, but the batsman got a little bit on that. and he's tickled it very fine. 4 runs. And that is Amir Dar now moving along to 20 off 9 deliveries faced. Yeah, I think because we had that rain delay, that maybe the run-up is a little bit slick. The ground does drain quite well, I've been told by the locals. It does have a proper drainage system in place. So let's hope that that dries pretty quickly. I think just watching them changing some shoes over there, maybe Bikramjit is a bit concerned about slipping in his final stride. He has an interesting run-up. You've noticed he has a little skip just halfway through his run-up. And, well, it works for him because he's a pretty good bowler. He's a very good bowler, actually. There it is. Oh, good delivery. But well played. Just backward a square, just tucked away. Nice in at the stumps. And Bikramjit got Amir Dar in the previous game. A couple of dot balls that Amir Dar had to weather, swings and misses, and then I think the 3rd or 4th delivery it was bang on the middle stump and knocked him over. Oh, Shahzad living dangerously, gets an edge. He goes straight to the fielder who rifles the throw in, and they scamper through for a single. It went very quickly to that fine 3rd man out there, and he got the ball back very, very fast. But Amir Dar was equal to the task and got back very, very sharpish. So 33 for 2. We're halfway through the 4th. These 2 batsmen trying to steady the ship after the first 2 very quick wickets that fell. That's a bit short down leg side again. He's strayed down there this over, hasn't he? It's the 3rd one down there. I feel like he's gotten away with a wide there. Just a single wide. Last time that happened, he got knocked for 4 down that leg side. The lights here really start to take effect now. That's better. Still on the pads, just tucked around the corner. And just the 1 run there. Just backward a square. Amir Dar moves along to 22 from his 11. Shahzad yet to get going. Probably happy to... well, I was going to say he's happy to probably play the second fiddle role to Amir Dar. But then again, you've seen Shahzad when he gets going. So let's see what happens here. He's got... couple more deliveries to come, has Bikramjit Singh. That's a bit shorter. Just punched down. Very square, just slightly backward a point, just for a single. Just doing his singles at the moment. The bowling's good. Couple of wayward deliveries here in this over, but otherwise I think this has been a pretty good over. But I think more importantly, the Lisbon Capitals are being very watchful, having seen what Bikramjit Singh did in the previous game. He got 2 wickets in 1 over and really scuttled the ship. Last ball of the over. And that's been absolutely spanked into the dugout of the Lisbon Capitals. I think it was actually even caught there as well. 6 runs, square drive, bang. As clean as you like. What a lovely shot that was. So unfortunately, Bikramjit Singh finishes with a bit of a blemish on his report card, and he did get hit for 6 on that last ball. And that brings the 4th over to an end, 42 for 2. You can see that the run rate is now starting to... it's very slightly creeping up after the 2 wickets. And they're going to want to put the accelerator down in the next couple of overs, start to really push things along. But these are definitely the 2 batsmen to do that. So, yeah, Shahzad on strike. And that's what he can do. That is massive. Absolutely massive. That's gone over the seating area roof. That's how big that shot was. I know the camera didn't follow it, but believe me, folks, that was big. Very big. And that's what Shahzad can do. So, that puts him up to 10. He's faced 6 deliveries. Amir Dar, 28 from 12, and this is a partnership that the Lisbon Capitals will be relying on to get a big score, and the one that the Punjab CC Amadora team definitely want to break. These two can really keep going here. They could get that score back up to the 130 mark pretty quickly. Oh, that's a looser. Yep. Bollard wasn't too sure about that one. He might have even lost his footing a little bit there, I'm not sure. Yeah, Parveen Singh there. I liked his work in his first over, where he was bowling around the wicket, sort of pushing the ball past the flailing edge of the bat. I thought that was really, really clever. You can see he's a left armer. He's coming around the wicket at the moment. So sorry, when he was bowling over the wicket left arm, I thought that was a really good tactic. So to try to push it past, angle past the right-hander, and he was getting a lot of dot balls, and of course dot balls is where the pressure comes from. And that brings up the 50. 50 for 2 after 4.2 overs. So Lisbon Capitals steadying the ship. These two, Shahzad and Dar. That's been clubbed down to deep point. Man on the boundary line comes in, just a single. Well, the boundaries seem to be a bit hard to find at the moment. We've had a few big sixes, we've had a few fours, but nowhere near as many as we had in the previous game. Probably something to do with the ground conditions, but also I think the bowling from the Punjab CC Amadora team has been pretty good in this this innings so far. We're halfway through the fifth. 51 for 2 on the board. That's full, and that is given the treatment, and that has gone into the stadium for 6. Lovely shot. In the slot, got under it, went bang. Thank you very much. And Shahzad pretty much has started the car now. He's starting to get a bit loose. Umpire's just going to inspect the cricket ball. Cricket ball spending a little bit too much time in the stands, and just making sure that it isn't going to get whacked out of shape. Okay, Parveen needs to come back here. Needs to show the batsman who's boss. And the batsman will show him who's boss. That is a massive shot. Back out to the car park. You wouldn't want to have your car out there, would you? Absolutely not. That's hit quite square. And it was way too short. And it was just begging to be hit. It sat up. It literally whispered to Shahzad as it approached him, saying, "Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me." And he obliged. That's a cracking good shot. Okay, over the wicket now, Parveen. And he's gone straight down the ground, but it hasn't got a lot on it. It's gone more up than over. 2 fielders converge, and it bounces between them. And if looks could kill. If looks could kill. Oh dear. Yes. Maybe that just comes down to the sort of fundamentals of the game of calling it. 5 overs gone, 65 on the board, 2 wickets lost, and Shahzad and Amir Dar are definitely motoring along very nice now. That was a pretty expensive over, and things seem to be going quite well now for the Lisbon Capitals. They've got their innings back on track after a couple of very early wicket losses. And these two are looking dangerous, very dangerous. Yeah, the noise from the Lisbon Capitals dugout is growing with every shot now. The Punjab CC Amadora, they're going to need a breakthrough very soon to stop this. Otherwise, this could get out of hand very quickly. Gurjeet Singh has also been given some treatment in his first ball. And that's over the rope, and then one bounce over the fence. Oh no, it's bounced into the fence, sorry. And that's been retrieved by the fielders. And that's a really, really tough start to Gurjeet Singh's over. An encouraging word from one of his fielders. Not sure what he could possibly say to him apart from don't let that happen again. Amir Dar now up to 35 of 14. He's really starting to race along, isn't he? Gurjeet Singh comes in. Ooh, swing and a miss. It was there to be smacked down the ground. That was probably the right shot to play. Just didn't connect. Everything was right except for the final execution point. Shuffled his feet. Thought he had it in his sights. Dot ball. 71 for 2 here in the 6th. Oh, that's skied up in the air. There could be a chance of a catch if they call it. Oh, he's plucked it one-handed out of the air. Oh, what a good catch. What a good catch. Something there for the scrapbook, that one. And he's even put it back in the pavilion. He's gotten the edge, and it has gone straight to that man who just had to just backpedal ever so slightly into the mitts, and a well-judged catch. So Punjab CC Amadora have got their 2 men that they need to get rid of. It's now 2 fresh faces at the crease at a very critical time of the innings, where we're now towards, right at the end of the 6th, 73 on the board and 4 wickets down. Yeah, well judged catch that. Still one to come. So it was towards the end of the 6th. It wasn't the end of the 6th. It's towards the end of the 6th. This should be the last ball of the over. And that's out of here. And the ball boy almost took the catch through his hands. And that's probably why he's the ball boy and he's not playing. Bad luck there. That's 6 runs to finish with. Lovely hit. That's 6 overs gone. 79 for 4. As I said before, two new batsmen at the crease. And they're going to try to push this thing along over the next 4 overs to get the I've done it again, the Lisbon Capitals up to a very competitive score for the Punjab team to chase. I caught myself just a bit too late then. I almost managed to backtrack in time, but I didn't, and my apologies to Lisbon Capitals. It's my first time in Portugal, that's probably why I keep forgetting that. Sorry about that. Hope you're enjoying the coverage, hope you're enjoying my mistakes. Keep a score. There may be a prize if you can predict how many I'll make before I manage to leave here. Bikramjit in. Oh, that's gone straight up in the air. Man's coming around. Doesn't matter. It's gone over the boundary line for 6. That went pretty much right behind the keeper. So, Narinder Rana getting things going with Amir Zabe. So it's up to these 2 in the middle order to get the Lisbon Capitals score up to that 120, 130, maybe even a bit more than that. But they're going to have to do some lusty hitting against this bowler, Bikramjit Singh. As he comes in. Ooh, bent the back a bit shorter, but also a bit quicker as well. And the best thing Rana could do was to not get an edge on it, I think. 85 for 4. Score's looking good. Shahzad and Amir Dar got the score motoring along in the last couple of overs that both lost their wickets in the previous over. So it's up to these 2 batsmen to carry on the good work. Maybe not like that. That was a very agricultural swipe. The thing about those swipes is, and you all know this, you watch enough cricket to know that, is when the batsman's connecting, it's, there's white balls flying everywhere. But when they don't connect, yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, don't want to pull a muscle. Instantly put his hand on his lower back. I'd be worried he's going to pull a muscle if he keeps doing that. But that is a dot ball, and Amir Zabe's going to have a little chat to Rana and say, look, mate, don't do an injury. Instead, get bat on ball and let's keep that scoreboard ticking over. So, Bikramjit, that skipping motion comes in. Good ball, right at the stumps. It's just been, that's a terrible throw towards the stumps. It is backed up though, and gently thrown back in by the man at cow corner, and even he's asking, what were you doing that for? Strange ping at the stumps. I don't think the run-out was ever on. Yeah, we saw. If you missed the antics in the previous match, you should go back and have a look at the all-run 4, where the ball pretty much just went back and forth between fielders, and nobody was holding the stumps, and it was actually a real good bit of fun. Go back and find that. I'll try and find the timestamp for you so I can let you know. That's been smacked back at the bowler, and it's hit him. He's having a look at his fingers. That would have stung for sure. Oof. That really could have hurt. He's just shaking the hand. I think he's looking at the hand. I'm not sure he's going to ask for a bit of magic spray here, but no, I think he's going to be okay. But maybe that would have come for 4, but that was a pretty good effort off his own bowling to make sure he didn't get hurt from that. And Bikramjit Singh is making his way down here in front of my commentary hut. He's going to be fielding in front of me. And looks like one of the batsmen needs a little bit of attention. No, he just wants a new bat. Okay, let's see how that goes. So, 7 overs gone. 87 for 4 on the board for the Lisbon Capitals. 3 overs to go. Try to get as many runs as they can over the next 18 deliveries. Amir Zaib is facing, and Adnan Ali is bowling. That's clipped uppishly for... Oh, I thought it might have been for a second catch there. I think that's Simranjit Singh who's down there. Bounced just in front of him. Maybe moved a little bit came in a bit too early. Sorry, a bit too late. But anyway, grasped it. Saved a boundary though. That's important. And just the single. Yeah, Adnan Ali in his first over in the last game came in for a bit of stick. Let's see how he goes here today. Oh, that grubbed along the ground. It's deceived the wicketkeeper as well. And clever play by Adnan to get up to the stumps at the wicketkeeper's end and ask the fielder to get the ball into him quickly, just so there's no silly little overthrows that are going to happen there, because the keeper was on the ground and couldn't get back in time. Good work there. Punjab, CC Amadora putting the brakes on here. These are vital deliveries they're getting here. If it's only going to be dots and ones, that's very good. That's another swing and a miss. Lisbon Capitals. The batsmen in the dugout are probably thinking, come on, use your feet, get bat on ball. 89 on the board, halfway through the 8th over. That's been hit in the air. It's going to bounce just in front of the fieldsman, who doesn't get anything behind it, and it's gone through him and hit the boundary rope for 4. He signals to the umpire. It did indeed hit the rope. I could see it on the side there. He went in for the catch and in the end slid, and it just went under him. That was really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. He almost had it all covered. So that's going to break the shackles ever so slightly for the Lisbon Capitals. Can they keep going? Going to need a few more of those to be competitive. Oh, a full toss. Clubbed. Into the gap. 4. Not a good ball from Adnan Ali. Too full. Gave the batsman all sorts of time to figure out where he was going to hit it. Hit it along the ground, straight to cow corner, and pierce the gap between the two fieldsmen there. .97 for 4. At the end of the 8th. One more ball to come. Oh, he's gone up. Is he going to go over? He's not. Has been caught on the boundary line. Very good catch. Well judged. And straight into the pouch. So, Punjab CC get another wicket. And this time it's Amir Zaib on his way. That's 8 overs gone. 97 for 5 after 8. 2 overs to go. How far can they take it? I didn't think Zaib had enough on that. It looked like it went more up than over. And the fieldsman probably about 2 metres in on the boundary line. Took a very good catch. There's the run rate. You can see how it's all going there. Really good in the middle there after that second wicket up until when the Lisbon Capitals lost Shazad and Amir Dar in the same over. Things are mowed along really nicely, but since then it started to slide off. No, umpire's not ready. Bowler was ready. Batsman may have been ready. Umpire's not quite ready, and he's the one who counts. So, as I said before, 8 overs done. 97 for 5. 2 overs to come. Daval Kumar is the new batsman. He's at non-striker's end. He had a very good cameo in the previous match. 33, I think, off 15. Very hard hitter of the ball. But for now, it's Narinder Raina facing. And he's facing Gurjeet Singh, who just lost his run up then. He swings hard and straight down the throat of that third man, who really didn't have to move very far at all. And that is another wicket gone. It's importantly also a dot ball as well. So Narinder Raina, he had to get on with the job. He knew that. And he swung, only managed to get an edge, and it went straight to that fieldsman. And that fieldsman's been in the play for a bit. That's the second catch. That's I think that's Simranjit Singh down there. So that's another catch. And Gurjeet Singh he's got 3. 3 for 14 off his 1 over and 1 ball. New batsman is Mitul Patel. And he can't do anything with that delivery either. So, Gurjeet Singh is really putting in a bit of an effort here. Have a look at this again. Yeah. Just in that fourth stump, just outside off. Great delivery. Clubbed pretty much down the pitch, back to the bowler, fields it again, another dot ball. Great pressure bowling here. Really good over this. Punjab CC Amadora looking pretty good at the moment. I think this is a very good effort to keep the Lisbon Capitals down. Well, that's gone up in the air, but that's as far as it's gone. I'm not sure if the fielder's going to get there. And he does. Covers the ground. How dare I doubt? How can I doubt him? That was a great catch. That was skipper Raul Imran who came in, took the catch, hugs all round. They're very happy. They've got another one. It didn't look like he'd hit that very well. He just swung the bat, hoped for the best, and it just went straight up and straight down. But it looked like it was going to land in between a couple of fielders, but Raul Imran, skipper, said, I've got this, and he took it. So, 97 for 7 here in the 9th. Still a couple of balls to come in this over. Can you believe it? Gurjeet Singh's got 4-fer. Can he get a 5-fer? Ooh, he was millimetres away from a 5-fer there. Almost picked up a Michelle. That would have been impressive. That would have been incredibly impressive. So, Shahan Khan is the new batsman. He's the wicketkeeper for the Lisbon Capitals in the distinctive orange helmet. That's been played down the ground through the vacant mid-off. And just the 1 run. That is the end of Gurjeet Singh's spell. He finishes with 4 for 15 off his 2. 98 for 7 after 9. 1 more over to come. And there's a bit of work here for the Lisbon Capitals. But they've only got 6 balls to do it. So let's see where they end up. 110. You'd like them to get to 110. 115 at a pinch. It'd be Adnan Ali. And it's been clubbed straight down the ground, past the bowler. That's just going to be 1 run. As Bikramjit Singh. Oh, slight fumble. Definitely not a... Nah, I think he's home. Bikramjit, a little bit of a fumble there, but didn't give up a run. Got around there quickly, kept it to just a single. Very good work here in front of me. That's 99 now for 7. 5 more balls to come in this innings. And And it is finally Dhaval Kumar who gets to face his first delivery. Now, has he got enough on that? Not quite enough. Bounces in front of the fieldsman. They threatened to go for another run, but no. Yeah, Dhaval Kumar, he did really well in the previous game. He had some really big hits, so they really wanted him on strike for these next few deliveries. That's not putting Mr. Khan down at all. Oh, that's gone up. That's the third man in play again. And he's taken another catch. That is Simranjit Singh. He's taken yet another catch. That's 3 catches for him in the outfield, I think. We'll have a look at the scoreboard later, but yep, I think that's 3. Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Because I know you keep me honest, and that's what we like. So, the 100 came up in the previous ball, so 100 for 8. 3 balls to come. And Adnan Ali picks up a wicket. I just played with soft hands, just down, just on the offside. 1 run, 2 balls to come. Sunil Patel is the new batsman. Adnan Ali has 2 wickets, 2 for 12. He's done very well for his team. Bit shorter, over the top of the stumps. They want to run a bye. It's a very cheeky bye, but they'll get it. Everything counts. Yeah, I think, Adnan Ali has bowled well in these couple of overs he's put together here. But I think, hats off to the Punjab CC Amadoro bowling. I think they've been pretty good. A few wayward deliveries early on, but these last 5 overs I think have been fantastic. They've really pulled it back here. Oh, it's a bit shorter. Don't know if that hit him or not. I think he's okay. Yeah, he's just rubbing that upper part of his chest just near the collarbone. Might have taken on the body. Hopefully he's okay. Bowler's just going and asking, are you all right, mate? Yeah, I think he's all right. But that is where the innings will end. So, yeah, the Lisbon Capitals, well, they started a little bit sort of shaky. They had Shahzad and Amir Dar come in the middle part there, or the start, or around about the 3rd, 4th over, put on a very good partnership again and got the Lisbon Capitals out of trouble. And then they both fell around about the same time, and it was a bit of a struggle from there for the team to get up and get any bigger score than what they've posted already. All credit to the Punjab Amadoro bowlers. I thought they were very disciplined, especially those last 4 or 5 overs. Bowled exceptionally well, backed up in the field. Simranjit Singh down there at 3rd man, couldn't believe his luck. He was a bowl magnet, took 3 catches in the same position, barely had to move for any of them as well. And that is the end of the 10 overs. And I think the score on the board would be good to see, because they've taken the graphic away from me. Ended up on 103. I'm guessing. There we go. Good guess, Phil. 103 for 8 after the 10. Thank you for that. Amir Dar and Najam Shahzad anchoring things in the middle there with 35 and 25 respectively. Amir Dar contributed with a good 15. Not many other contributions there. But a score is on the board nonetheless from the Lisbon Capitals. 103. Is it enough? I feel they're a bit short there, but the conditions are a bit tricky. The lights are taking effect. There was a bit of moisture on the ground from the rain shower we had in the previous match. So there's a lot of factors going on, and that's the score that they've posted. So 104 for Punjab CC Amadora to chase in their innings. They will feel pretty good about their efforts in the field in this innings. I think they've done exceptionally well. Have a look at the bowling figures here. Yeah, some pretty good bowling figures there. Gurjeet Singh, 4 wickets for 15. Quite economic, and he picked up 4 wickets. Adnan Ali jumped in with 2 as well. Very good bowling from him. And look, good bowling all round, to be perfectly honest. I mean, Parveen went for a few, but he still picked up a very important wicket as well. All in all, I think a very good effort from Punjab CC Amadora to keep the Lisbon Capitals to the score of 103. Really, really good effort. And they're going to feel comfortable. They're going to feel very, very confident that this is something that they can chase down. Watch out for Rana Sawa and for Simranjit Singh. These guys, when they get their opportunity, we might see some fireworks. But we shall see. There's the summary. Amir Dar leading the way with Shahzad and Zab chiming in as well for a very quick fire 15. But Gurjeet Singh, take your hat off. 4 wickets for 15 off his 2. That's a very good bowling display. He got, you did probably count how many times Simranjit Singh took the catch off his bowling, but that's a pretty good effort from the Amadora team. So, they need to chase down 104 runs when it's their turn to bat in a few minutes' time. Lisbon Capitals probably were thinking they're probably about 20 runs shy of where they wanted to be. I thought a score of around 130 would have been really competitive. When Shahzad and Amir Dar were in, that was definitely on. But to Amadora's credits, Punjab Amadora's credits, they got rid of him in pretty close proximity together. And thanks to Gurjeet Singh's bowling, they're now only chasing 104 for a victory. So we're going to take a quick break here. And don't go too far. I'm Phil G. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And don't forget the run chase will be here in a few minutes. And until then, I will see you shortly. You're watching the European Cricket Series at night in Portugal. And this has been a lot of fun. We'll see you soon.
This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
And welcome back to Estadio Municipal de Miranda do Covo, here just down the road from Coimbra, here in Portugal. This is the European Cricket Series at night, Portugal. The lights have taken full effect here. It's a very picturesque ground, and you're here in time for the run chase. Punjab CC Amadora looking to try to get the win. If they can knock off the 104 runs required. Usama comes into bowl. And he starts with a wide, and then some. So, the Lisbon Capitals, with their work cut out for them to try to defend these runs, defending 103. Punjab CC Amadora looking to pick up the points by scoring 104. I wouldn't say it's a foregone conclusion just yet. I think that the Lisbon Capitals had a bit of a tough time in the batting. Amir Dar and Najan Shahzad took a while to get going, but when they did, it was quite spectacular. So, Usama Khan in again. Well, looks like it's going to be another bye. Just got away from the wicketkeeper there. Yep. Good pace here with Usama Khan. Very good pace here. So, the Lisbon Capitals with a lot of work to do, as I say. They need to get a lot of dot balls in here, need to get the pressure right on these batsmen, or it could go away quickly. Rana Sawa facing, and we know he's a gun when he gets going. Just like that. That's got to be the opposite, complete inverse of a commentator's curse. I love it when it comes together like that. Radasawa with a lovely lofted square drive into the stands, and it bounced straight back again. 6 runs. Pressure right back on the bowler now. Down leg side, went for the attempted flick. Missed everything. Just a wide. So, Usama needs to get his radar on here. He's got some very good pace. Left armour over the wicket. But it's just swinging away down there on down leg side. Bit too much. You can see what he wants to do. He wants to get it nice and full and quick and try and get it to swing in line with middle. And either ping him right on the crease or take out the stumps. See what he can do here. And he's gone way too wide there again. Oh, this is not a good start for the Lisbon Capital team. Maybe he's maybe Usama's looking at the crease and saying it's a little bit damp there, you know. So he's going to try bowling from the other side. He's going to come around the wicket now. Left arm around the wicket. Change the angle. He's only bowled 2 legal deliveries so far. And Sawa facing. And that is another wide. Yeah. What do you do as a bowler? Slow it down. Get it in the right place. Get your line and length. Concentrate on that. You've only bowled 2 legal deliveries in the first over and you've already gone for 12. Yep. Need to take stock here. We know he's a better bowler for that, Usama. We know he is. Bit of a test of character here. Well, he's got it on line, no wide, but it's been clobbered out to extra cover boundary for 4. 2 fielders converged, but the timing was perfect. When it was hit out there, you could see when it hit the ground, it did slow up pretty quickly. It came off the back quick, but after a couple of bounces, it really just trickled. So maybe there's still a bit of residue on the ground from that shower we had about an hour ago. That pressure right back on the fielding team now. The score is up to 16 without loss. We're only 3 legal deliveries done 3 still to come. A bit shorter. And he has gone back over the wicket as well. He's not happy with something there, though. Just on the crease, just marking it a bit. Maybe it's a bit of a slip there. I think the umpire also had a word to him about running in front of him. You're blocking me from view, mate. If you're going to shout for LB, how can I give it out if I can't see it? I think that might have been the little short message there. Wilson McCann in again. Sends it wide, but the batsman's looking at the umpire. The umpire's looking at the back of the batsman. No, that's not a wide, he says. As you were. Ranasawa. Clean hitter of the ball. Wilson McCann looking to finish this over on a high. They need 88 from 55. You think with that equation that the Punjab CCM Adora team should win this, but there's a long way to go. Well, not if they're going to be hit like that. That is 6. Almost came into the commentator's tent here. I was almost in the game. Ranasawa has finished that over with a lovely straight drive. That's a cracking shot. 22 off the over. 22 for no loss after 1. Wilson McCann's going to be feeling a little bit dejected from that over. That's not how the Lisbon Capitals wanted to start this defence. On the other hand, Punjab CCM Adora have started exactly, even maybe better than they anticipated. I would say the ball is well and truly in their court right now. The computer thinks it is 90% win chance for Punjab CCM Adora. Shahzad's the new bowler. Short, down leg side. Oh, the keeper's almost got to it, but it's going to run, or is it going to stop? It does stop inside the line. No, it does not. It is 4 wides. I thought the fielder had just gotten to it. I thought it might have stopped. It's very hard to see. It's right at the other end of the ground from where I'm standing. That's not an auspicious start from Shahzad. Arshad is the batsman. That's as Arshad. He's faced 1 ball and it's gone for 4 wides. He's clubbed that, but straight to the fielderman. And the fieldsman's gotten a bit behind it and stopped it just down there at a sort of regulation mid-wicket area. Probably deepish. Halfway to the boundary he is. He's just right on the 30-yard circle. Mingsawa on to strike. Oh, that's gone straight up in the air. Who wants it? The bowler wants it, calls it, snaffles it, done. So, Sawa has come undone, and that's the first breakthrough. So, let's see where this takes us now. The Punjab CCM Adora are now 1 wicket down. Lisbon Capitals have finally got the dangerous Rana Sawa out, because things were looking a little bit freaky there for a bit. The score 28 now. For 1 wicket down. I think if Ranasawa had gotten going, I think this game could have been over. Pretty sharpish. As it is, he's back in the pavilion. And more importantly, for Lisbon Capitals, Shahzad's got himself a caught and bowled. Well done. That ball went a little bit quicker there. So, could there be more twists here? They're only chasing 104. They've got 28 on the board. We're just started the second over, literally. Adnan Ali, the new batter. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. A lot of swings, a lot of misses. Yeah, lost his radar there. Pushed it way too wide outside off. I mean, it was a strange old swing from Adnan Ali as well. Don't think he really got near that one. Oh, just clubbed down the ground. Kind of mishit. to shy at the stumps. We've seen a few shy at the stumps, which have been kind of unnecessary, but that was Amin Dar who had a little shy from a cover position. Enthusiasm from the spectators here. You can hear that through the effects mic. Shahzad off a fairly short run up. Oh, well bowled. Another dot ball. Just in that, just outside off stump in that channel. That sort of area of, what would you call that? Area of uncertainty. Dot ball's a good ball. Punjab CCM Madura, 30 runs, 1 wicket down. Last ball of the over coming up. Maybe not with a wide. We'll try that again. So 73 runs needed from 49 deliveries. Run rate now under 9. And I guess when you're talking about T10, the last thing you're going to talk about is a foregone conclusion. There's still a lot of work here to be done. Driven straight down the ground. I don't think anyone's going to get that. Or they might. It really slowed in those last couple of metres. Quite incredible. And that is the over. 2 runs off that last ball. So after 2 overs, the Punjab CCM Madura up to 33 for 1. Still seem to be in control here, I would say. I think the Lisbon Capitals need to get a couple of quick breakthroughs. These dot balls are absolutely priceless. A couple of wickets, so to put more pressure on would be great as well. There's the table. Lisbon Capitals currently sitting on top, but we've only played 1 match. The Punjab CCM Madura looking to square the ledger at 1 win apiece if they can get the runs here. Obviously, Lisbon Capitals with a big opportunity here to cause the Punjab team a bit of an upset if they can try to defend these runs. They've got a lot of work to do, though. We're only 2 overs in. There's already 33 on the board, chasing 104 for a win. This is Sadiq, the new bowler. Oh, he gets a bit of bounce, doesn't he? That's gone over everybody. Passed through the keeper's gloves. And for a bye. No, umpire didn't signal a bye. Okay, Danish Sadiq then. 34 for 1. Gives him a charge and goes bang. Big, big hit for 6. That was massive from Arshad. It was flat, but that went a real long way. Well, that was spectacular. Put everything into that, but it was right in the slot, and he was onto it as quick as you like. I don't think I've seen a Grizzly go so fast. Score up to 40 now. We're still in the early stages of the 3rd over. Gives him a bit of a charge again, but nothing doing there. Went a bit wide. Batsman's asking for a wide, umpire's unmoved. I don't think I've ever seen an umpire change his mind because a batsman wants him to. You can shake your head as much as you like. If the umpire doesn't say it's a wide, it's not a wide. Move on. So, Danish Sadiq now. He's come back from that being belted for 6 with the dot ball. How can you do it here? Oh, it's slower. It's up in the air and clears the boundary line by several metres. He's gone for another Maximo. Big hit over the cover boundary. Lovely strike. It did go very, very high, but he had enough power in it, did Arshad. And Arshad is turning it on here. He's keen to get them over the line. And suddenly the score is 46 for 1, and we still haven't cleared the power play. Still 2 balls to come. And that is short, and that is another 6 over cow corner. No doubt about that. Arshad is here to see the game through. That is a cracking shot. And the crowd are excited. Score of 50's up, 52 for 1 on the board. Still in the third over. So basically it's Bon Jovi time because they are halfway there. I've been dying to be able to say that on the air for many, many years now. I know, Vinny, you say it. Now I'm getting to say it. Sadiqin again. Gives him the charge. But it was a good ball. All you can do is just play it. You know what? They might get 2 here if they scarper. No? Oh, I thought there was 2 there. It just rolled out into a mid-wicket area and stopped. And the closest fielder were on the boundary line. Surely there was 2. Maybe Arshad was keen to keep the strike. Not sure. All for the good of the team, I say. 3 overs gone. 53 on the board. 1 wicket down. Their run rate is exceptionally good at 17, over 17, almost pushing 18 and over. They're well over halfway there now. It's looking like it's a steep mountain to climb for the Lisbon Capitals to try to pull this one back. They're going to need a bit of a miracle. Umpire signals power play is over. It certainly is over. Looks like it's Amir Zaib coming on to bowl. And Arshad on strike. And down leg side, misses everything. That's a wide. Yeah, a couple of balls in that last over. Arshad was in devastating touch. Those clean hits for 6 over cow corner, but really well timed. And he goes again, and that's another big 6. So Punjab CC Amador seemingly having it all their own way at the moment. The Lisbon Capitals, they had that breakthrough. It's not enough. You're going to have to try and get a couple more wickets from somewhere. Someone's going to have to step up and try to put an end to this. And I mean an end to the domination of Punjab CC Amador. I think they're going to cruise this if they're not careful. Oh, a bit of a miss-hit, but it has just gone out backward of point just for a single. So Arshad, he moves to 29 from 11 deliveries. Adnan Ali now comes on to strike, gives him, he gets to have a chance now against Amir. .61 for 1 in the 4th. Chasing 104. Swing and a miss. Now the batsman wants to, again, debate with the umpire where the wide line is. I think they need to stow that. There's no need for that. The umpire knows what he's doing. I think if I was the umpire, I'd be saying, look, maybe you should try hitting it. Zabe comes in again. That's just a good ball. That's just a really good delivery. Extra bounce. Batsman not ready for it. Deceived him. Have a look at this again. Just unsure. It's straightened down the line. Very good delivery. Well, it's another dot ball. It's a few in a row now. So, Amir Zabe, he's going to feel pretty good about this. He's trying to get his man here. He's probably got him where he wants him now. A few dot balls, a little bit of frustration there from the batsman. Not necessary, not needed. And that's gone up in the air, but that is going to carry the boundary line, and that is 6. Maximo, bang. And he finishes, well, Zabe finishes with giving up a 6 on his last ball. It was such a good over until that last one. And unfortunately for him, he's gone for 14 off that over. So Adnan Ali moves to 8 from 7. Arshad is on 29 from 11. The team, Punjab CC Amador, only need 37 runs. It's looking going to be very tough now. Have a look at the worms here, see how they're going. Yeah, you can see there in the second half of the innings for Lisbon Capitals that they really fell off the marker here. That's been punched pretty hard towards extra cover. Fieldsman hurries and return in. Or if the throw had been better, there could have been a lot of pressure on the batsman to get back there. Not to be. It was a little bit wide, and the bowler couldn't get back to affect any sort of run-out opportunity. 68 for 1. Just started the 5th. 36 from 35 needed. And they've got 9 wickets in hand. Adnan Ali facing. That's another dot ball. Yeah, Adnan Ali, he just hasn't got that timing, has he? But he's got his man at the other end. Arshad, who is absolutely smacking it everywhere. Oh, that's a streaky edge. Well, that's one way to break the shackles when you're experiencing dot balls. It doesn't matter. It's 4 runs. It could be an edge. It could be a streaky edge. It doesn't matter. It's 4 runs. And Shahzad will feel a little bit aggrieved by that, I think. He found the edge, but that was well wide of the keeper. And it went like a rocket. 72 for 1 now. 32 from 33 for a Punjab victory. Oh, dot ball, swing and a miss. Tell you, any straighter, he's going to hit the timber. So, 32 from 32 needed. Well, he's got a hold of that, and that is going to carry the boundary line for a 6, swatted over the cover boundary. So finally, Adnan Ali manages to middle a 1, and it's a ripper. Really good strike. And that's going to put the Punjab Sissi Amadora, well, if they weren't in the driver's seat, then they've pretty much filled up the car with all their players. 26 runs needed from 31 deliveries. Still 1 ball to come in Shahzad's second over here. He's gone for 22. He has picked up a wicket. He had a really good caught and bowled in his first over. How does he finish? With a dot. Dot ball to finish the over. So, after 5, 78 for 1. After 5, only 26 needed from 30 deliveries. Well, Arshad leading the way with 30 not out from only facing 12 balls. Adnan Ali, he's up to 18 from 12. Not sure how many tricks that the Lisbon Capital guys have got in the book to try to pull this one out. It's going to be a tall order. Looks like it's Amir Dar with the ball. He worked a little bit of magic. He was a little bit expensive in the previous game, but he had a little bit of magic. A few really good moments as well in his bowling spell in the previous game. What can he do here? Well, he can get sent over. I hope that came through the effects mic. He hit something very hollow with that ball. Yep, even the fielder's just staring with his hands in his pocket, just going, I don't know where that hit, but I hope that wasn't a car. I really hope that wasn't a car. I hope it wasn't my ride home, that's for sure. Or back to the hotel. But it hit something solid. The Grizzlies are flying tonight. So, Amir Dar, can he bounce back and get something here? No, he's going to get taken to the car park a second time. Back-to-back 6s. Arshad looking to take this game home. Maybe even in this over. Oh, no, I don't think you're doing this over, but that's incredible. Actually, you probably can. He is absolutely going ballistic here. Only 14 now needed. Okay, so I need 14 of 10 balls for a bonus point. Now, that's critical. We should talk more about the bonus point, shouldn't we? Punjab CC need 14 off 10 balls for a bonus point. So if they can collect this before the end of the next over, that's a bonus point for them. And that could be really critical come the calculations for the Super 5. And as you know, we play these group games. There are 40 group games in this tournament. And then we hit the Super 5, which is the top 2 2 teams of Group A and B, and then the next best team from those 2 groups. And that makes you 5. And there's a dot ball. Ashad, 42 not out of 14. He'll be eyeing off that 50. I think he would deserve it too. He was a bit slow at the start, but he gave most of the stroke to Rana Sawa at the very start. But then since Sawa left, he has taken over and he's driven this game. Ooh, give him a rev, and then he gives me a dot ball. 2 dot balls in a row from Amir Dar. Score is 90 for 1. So they need 14 off 8 balls. So if they can get this victory by the end of the next over, they get a bonus point. Gives them the charge, gets pushed wide, but not wide enough to be penalised. And the batsmen are still debating it. The batsmen are in full control, but they're debating the wide with the umpire. I don't think that's needed. Anyway, Amir Dar feel pretty good though. He got belted for 2 6s. He's come back with dot balls. How does he finish? A slow ball that has gone into outer space. That's how he finishes. That is still travelling. I don't think it's landed yet. That was massive from Arshad. He moves to 48 not out of 18. Armin Dar finishes with basically 3 6s hit off his over. That last one, though, that was massive. That's a danger to air traffic control, that one. That really was a rainmaker. So let's have a look at the batting sheet, the batting card here for the Punjab CC Amadora. Well, Rana Sawa, the only casualty so far, caught and bowled by Shahzad for 16, but the damage there, Arshad 48, and bowler comes in, his partner in crime on 18. They seem to be cruising now, I think it's safe to say, but can they complete the victory by the end of this over to get that bonus point? I don't think anyone from the dugout has got the message about the potential bonus point here. 7 from 5 to get a bonus point. We'll scamper through. No chance to run it. The wicketkeeper on his knees, and unfortunately had to underarm it, which is never going to be enough. So it was Sunil Patel who was the new bowler. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to tell you that. I was getting a bit excited about that last 6 that I saw from Amir Dar's last ball. Sunil Patel bowling now. Could be the last over. 98 for 1. That's come down the ground. Good night. Straight over my tent. Bang. It hit something behind me. And that is the ball game. They do get the bonus point. They have beaten Lisbon Capitals by 9 wickets, have Punjab CC Amadora. And they've done it inside 7 overs to claim the bonus point, to claim the win, square the ledger with the Lisbon Capitals, who won the first game here tonight. And they've done it in emphatic style. Arshad really came into his own in this game, and as soon as Rana Sawa was dismissed in that caught and bowled, he took over the reins and said, "Don't worry, guys, I've got this," and led them to a really good victory. Very good innings from him, ably supported as well. Sawa himself got about a 16 before he was caught and bowled, and that's pretty good. Just a reminder, it's been 34 matches since the Golden Ball, and unfortunately we didn't get one here tonight. But this is a long series. We could get one. I hope we do get one. And just a reminder, tomorrow the ECS Estonia continues with Vinny Sandhu and Rico Full up there in Tallinn. And there's 5 matches coming your way tomorrow, 5 group matches. Tallinn United in action against the Rising Stars. And then you've got the Viking Stars as well. And for us here at the ground here in Portugal, we've got Punjab CC Amadora and the Miranda Dragons playing tomorrow. So we'll see the Punjab CC team again. And Miranda Dragons coming down, well, they're local, aren't they? So they're going to be literally coming down the road to play their 2 matches tomorrow night. We really hope to see you again here. But the ECS in Estonia, really good cricket there. Keep an eye on that. Make sure you're watching that. I hope to see you in the chat at some stage tomorrow too. I'll say hello to you, say hello to me. This is what it's all about. Getting together and loving cricket, which we all do. So that's two great games tonight. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a rain situation in the first match. Just a quick look at the card there. Adnan Ali, 20 finishes on 25 off 16 not out. Arshad with 48 not out off 19. Really good knock. And Ranasawa at the top was leading the way until he got a skyer and caught and bowled. And the runs were collected in 6.5 overs, which netted the Punjab CC Amadora team a bonus point. And those bonus points can come in handy when you're working out the Super 5. And as I said before, a reminder about the Super 5. The top 2 teams from each group plus the next best placed team out of either Group A or Group B. So that's how the Super 5 worked out. Then we have 10 matches in the Super 5, and then we get to the finals. That will be in the last week here. Looking forward to that. There's the bowling card. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a sorry tale for the Lisbon Capitals. Yeah, apart from Shahzad, who can hold his head up high, he did go for 22, he got a wicket, but he was the most economical out of the lot, and it just wasn't enough. And the Lisbon Capitals ran out of steam in their bowling department. Unfortunately for Usama Khan at the top there, went for 21 in the first over, sort of set the scene, if you like, for the innings, and they didn't really find their way back after that, did the Lisbon Capitals. So very good win here to Punjab CC Amadora. Win by 9 wickets in the end. That's how it'll look in the record book. Lisbon Capitals only scored 103. Definitely were about 20 runs, maybe even 30 runs shy of where they need to be. It was tough going, but look at that. Gurjeet Singh, 4 for 15 from 2. And Adnan Ali, 2 for 12. He's had a good game. They really led the way, and they put the brakes on. Gurjeet Singh's 2 overs were absolutely fantastic. Really put the brakes on at a vital time and got rid of the 2 senior batsmen. It was Amir Dar and Shahzad, who were starting to put on a few fireworks, and then it all got drawn back. So, very good win to Punjab CC Amadora. And as I said before, they square the ledger. So, when we look at the table next time, we're seeing both on equal points. And we'll see Punjab CC back here again tomorrow, which is going to be good. Against the Miranda Dragons. Get a look at them tomorrow. Well, above everything else, I hope you've enjoyed the series thus far. We've only had a couple of games here tonight. We're going to have a couple more games tomorrow night. There's plenty of action though throughout this month and next, and for the rest of the year here in ECN. Big thanks to everyone in the chat. I can see you guys dropping little messages in there. I can see Kroom, Dave, Christopher, Steve McVeigh, and a whole bunch of other guys. You guys are great. I really appreciate support. Wonderful stuff. Good to see you guys in the chat. I always appreciate the support from everyone, especially my fellow Blue Spanner crew. Love being part of the group. So that's all for now, I think. I think we'll say goodnight. You've been watching the European Cricket Series at night here in Portugal. Plenty more fun tomorrow. We hope to see you again tomorrow. Don't forget, ECS Estonia tomorrow during the day with Rico Full and Vinny Sandhu up there in Tallinn doing what they do best. I want to thank all the crew here for getting it all together. We had a few glitches at the start. We had some rain, but here we are. We're still standing tall. 2 very good matches. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll say goodnight. I've been Phil G, and you've been amazing. I hope to see you tomorrow. Cheers for now.